Vol. What's up, everybody? What's up, baby?
Hey, man.
What's going on? How's everybody doing today? Hopefully, you're all well. Everybody's doing good.
I'm doing great, actually.
Yeah,
I had a good day today.
I know I'm a little later than I said I would be, but I'm still early enough to where we're not crazy.
You lie a lot. I'm gonna go early. I'm gonna
This is
better.
this is still kind of early.
Um,
It's 9:40 where you're at. It's 11:40 where I'm at. If we do 2 hours, 10, 11, 12, 1, that's 1. That's cool still. Before 2, I won't be well, plus today was Sunday. I slept in good today. I'm good.
I had a chill day at work today. I went to breakfast with my dad, then went to work. Actually, no, you know what? I actually worked today. It was a little bit busy,
I
but it
doubt
was
that.
all right. Um, you know, whatever. I'm not even gonna explain what I did today because you're just gonna hate on me. So, I mean, my brain was working today.
Was it?
Hmm.
So hopefully you guys, everybody else had a good weekend, good Sunday. If you had your kids with you, if you're with your family, whatever you did, hopefully you enjoyed it. Had a good one. Um,
So I do want to say I'm a little this morning when I woke up, I was a little YouTube drunk. And I mean like drunk in YouTube. So I thought it was super funny that we all, went to Rascals Live. But the after party, the real after party, we followed Timo to some other live. And it was interesting. It was wow. And Timo, I don't know if he's in here or not yet, but I mean, he really supports every and anything. I mean,
right.
he's like that supporter. I mean, he was on ours, he was on Rascals, and he was on another. I mean, he was just
Well, he took us with him. He said, "Come on, let's roll." So we went with him to the last one.
yeah, I know.
That one was
Instead of like bar hopping, we were like YouTube hopping.
interesting. That one
But
was
I'm convinced that Timo is a hippie. I'm just saying.
it.
But that's just, I need to see a picture of him. I just,
It was
I'm
fun though.
convinced.
It was
Yeah, it
fun.
was it was fun though. It was cool. It just felt like one of those like I said, we're YouTube hopping instead of bar hopping. That's what it kind of felt like. It was really I couldn't stop laughing last night. I was just
Yeah,
I'm still laughing about it. It was nuts.
yeah, it was cool.
It was.
Sergio said, "What's up, everyone?" Big MF says, "Sup, Burke? What's up, brother? How you doing? What's the word, big?" said Sergio. Roberto is in the house. He said, "Cubo, little shy boy." The Don said, "Cubo cricket. What's up, brother? Is this still the same little shy boy? Did you change your name, brother?" I can't remember if this is the same one that would come in before. El Profe Loco said the real El Profe. LOL. What's good, fam? Nice weekend for me and the fam. Did you see that last night, Profe? He was over there on Rascal, the one we were talking about. I guess he's a regular también over there. I had never seen him come over here
What
before.
what does profe mean?
Como el profesor, the professor. It's just
Oh,
short for
but
professor.
loco, so you're a crazy professor?
There it is. There.
Okay, okay. See?
He's like the one from Back to the Future.
Okay, I see you. Well, you said you hung out with the family today. That's cool. I know everybody,
Yeah, yeah.
the football, everybody gets together around that time too. So that's pretty cool.
Big motherfucker said, "Hope you guys are doing good tonight." Burqueño said, "Hell yeah, they're back." What's up, brother?
Hey,
Sergio said, "Hola, profe." And then he said, Burqueño. Burqueño said, "Sergio," with the hands. So what's the plan of action? The question Timo about last night. I don't know, bro. I think that was don't ask, don't tell night.
what?
don't ask, don't tell night. We don't talk about what happened.
Oh. Oh, we did see Timo get wrenched. It was kind of like a little
Yeah,
baptism, I guess.
yeah, they're saying Timo got knighted last night by Rascal. Rascal gives it to him, says, Timo, don't go crazy now, or some shit like that. And
That
then
was so funny.
but Timo's like a wrench whore because he has one here, he has one there, he had one at that what was it called? Crustic,
I think it was called
whatever it was.
Crusty or something.
He had a wrench at every place he went. Monday Fun Day coming up, said Roberto. Yup, back to work, bro. I actually enjoy my job. I'm cool. See, I just don't like how early it starts. CMZ said, "What's happening, cricket and wife?" And hello to everyone on the live. ¿Qué pasó, brother? How you been?
Hello.
Hope all is well. Been a while, bro. How you doing? Hopefully everything is well. It's Carlos Zamora. How you
Oh, yeah. Carlos.
Yep. Hopefully you and your wife and the kids are doing okay. Everybody's doing well. Sergio Del Burque said, "I was surprised Rascal hooked him up." Yeah, I think I think he saw. I mean, Timo, he's over here. He don't act a fool with it. He's cool with it.
Not here he don't.
Yeah, I don't think he will
But
anywhere.
but we but we have had our moments, where we debate back and forth, but it's always like respectfully, so I
Oh,
don't
we're just
understand.
yeah, it's
Huh?
just talk. It's just talking though. It's just bullshit. Like
Yeah, I
it's
know, but other channels like they'll kick him out or time him out. Like why? Like
they can't
just
handle
talk about it. They can't handle it. Like, are you serious? You can't handle
it.
like
Yeah,
if you're just being respectful and asking questions and stuff, then
yeah. I get. I don't know. To me, it's cool. I know everybody ain't gonna agree with the shit we say. So, and I actually like hearing other people's
well,
opinions.
mainly the stuff you say, because
Well, no,
what I speak is facts. I
uh,
I how the cool kids say it. I keep it 100, or how to say it. I keep it 100.
I'm about to say you full of shit. Shit.
So I mean, that's on you.
Yeah. Big motherfucker said Sergio. So they said, up, saludos CMZ, said Sergio. Timo is an insider, said Art Life Tony. He really is, bro. Sergio said, Muffin. Sergio, saludos, said CMZ. Little shy boy said, yes, new page, Cubos, everyone, orale.
Oh,
Cool. Hopefully you're doing good, bro, little shy boy. I think you still where you were, or you amongst the living yet. El profe loco said, but is he loco?
no, I don't think he's
He's just a
local like
profe.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got the local one.
Greetings, everyone, said AP. What's up, brother?
Oh, hey, P.
Just said, what's up, AP? Homeboy turned educator, prophet, loco. There we go. That's all. There it is there. Kiki G said, what's good, gente? What's up, brother? How you doing, Kiki
Hey,
G? Kiki G is in the house with the
Iki.
Tucson A. The
That's
Wildcats.
the Wildcats. Okay.
Yep, yep. Burqueño said, heart life. What's Raziel said, White Fence was in the car with Timo. I was wondering what was going on. Had to push my shit down in the cushions when she came on.
What?
Right? When you came in, everybody, you're like the cop. Everybody hiding their stuff.
Oh, wow. That's a good thing. Like, that's right. I'm here. Now, let me talk some sense into some of y'all, because y'all
Uh,
don't have any.
hey, what's funny is
How about we just kill that vibe when we went in there? The
we
whole
went into rascal shit? Yeah,
the whole mood just like changed. Like it just like like great. That group is here. Like they're here. Like it just
he even said it. He's like, this isn't probably the one of the one of the better one of the better lives for you guys to be on. Oh shit.
I was just laughing so hard last night. Like I
We're
just
like we're like the Debbie Downers of the YouTube.
No, but just like after that, it was funny.
Yeah, that was fun. That shit's crazy. Raziel said, sup, everyone. Orale, Sergio said, AP. Hey, Kiki G said, Sergio. Raziel, what's up, bro? Said Sergio. Raziel said, that's a new term. Wrench whore. Wrench hoe. Yo, he is, bro.
He's
Kiki
in
G,
the streets. I'm
Sergio,
telling you, he's in the streets, you
he
know.
belongs to the street. Burqueño said, Raziel, shaking hands. What's good, Raziel? Said Kiki G. Raziel said, Sergio del Burque Velasquez. And he threw the fist. Kiki G said, what's up, hard life? Orale, it's a
He's
hard
just Sergio. Raziel, he's just
He's
Sergio.
del Burque.
Just
Uh,
clarify that.
Raziel said Burqueño and Kiki G with the fist. Cuble, cricket, saludos y buenos noches, said Manuel Mejia. What's up, brother? What's
Oh,
right back at you, homeboy, ya sabes. It's my tocayo right there, babe, Manuel.
what does that mean?
Hey, Manuel, if you're still there, bro, do you like people calling you Manny? Let me know what you think of that. I fucking hate it. Anyway,
Oh,
LA Dodgers Blue
I don't think
Salute.
it's that deep.
You don't know.
I don't think it's that deep.
Well, you don't know.
I do know.
No, you don't.
I have a son whose name is Manuel
And he didn't like that shit either.
because because you put that stuff in his head. Because sometimes my brothers would call him Manny and he would really mind it.
Did I okay, so I missed someone's shit, but it's not on this one. Where is it at? Sergio's, oh, right here. Bam. Okay, let me see if it's over. Why ain't it over here? It's right under Kiki G. What's good, Razia? What's cracking, Serge? What's cracking? Right here, there. Oh, it did come in. Hey, take Timo's wrench just to mess with him.
Oh,
He would go nuts on.
oh my God, no, let's prank him. He's not here yet. Do it.
Take his
Just real
wrench.
quick. Just do it real quick. See if he
Yeah,
notices.
he has to be in here because you got to be able to click on him and take it.
Go to another one. Go to your past live and do it. Can you do it from your phone?
I don't know if you can take it from a past life, though, can you? Let me try. I'll try. We'll see. We're about to find out. You fuckers. All right, I got this one right here. Shut that down. Where are we at right here? I don't want
And don't even say anything to him if he comes in and says, "Where is it?" Just act like we don't know what he's talking about.
to. He's gonna come in, be all upset. Okay, where is it? Is he in this yet? None of those. Fuck, I had to choose a live that he didn't even come into. Fucking shit. Oh, God. Really? This is one he didn't even. He never came in. There's homie hangout. God damn it. Okay, let's try this one. God damn. I need to keep cutting my hair. I got a fro on this one. What the fuck?
I wouldn't put your head all the way down right now because you could see kind of like your entradas and you're losing your hair a little bit, babe.
Shut your bitch ass up. All right, I did it. We'll see if that works. It says it happened.
and
It says,
you know what? I'm gonna blame it on you. Just saying because
he can rewind and listen to you fucking instigating me to do it.
okay, never mind. Give it back to him.
Too late.
Wink, wink.
All right, let me see where we at. What's up, Hartley? Oh, Sergio did this. We're gonna blame it on Sergio. What's
Oh
up,
yeah, he was
Hartley?
the one with the idea. So there we go.
Saludos, Cricket and Wife, and all the Chronicles Familia, said LA Dodgers Blue. Orqueño said, just don't get him on politics. He goes crazy.
Oh, I
Yeah,
know he does.
it's fun though. It's fun. I like having those kind of debates when somebody doesn't get too serious. You know what I mean? Like it ain't that serious, bro. At the end of the day, us talking about it is not gonna change shit.
You know, the one time I think it was like in July when I was there with you or June. And we were kind of like going back and forth, me and him, about, the abortion thing, whatever.
Mm,
And I know sometimes he could take it far, and then so can I. But when we actually like hung up, I was like actually like, oh my God, I really hope I didn't like piss him off. Like, I really want him to know that he can say what he wants on here. Like, I actually was like thinking about it for like the whole night. Like, dang, why didn't I just shut up?
yeah,
Because I'm like, that's what I don't want to do, because that's what they do on all the other channels to him. And I'm like,
yeah.
I don't want to be that one.
Well, I think we made it clear that people can say whatever they
I
want on
know,
here.
but that's like the first time I ever felt like bad. You know what I mean? Like, I felt bad. I was
Yeah,
like, no, why did I do that? I was like, I felt messed up.
yeah. We've always said people can say whatever they want on here as long as it's not, it doesn't, it doesn't cause any kind of like I can't even think of the word right now, but um, if it's not, ¿cómo se dice? Cuando se meten en medio de alguien, you know what I'm saying? When you're talking,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
just I can't even think of where it's like not destructive, just where it's. I'll think of the word in a minute, but other than that, I don't mind. Like if it's just a straight troll, then it's different. You know what I mean? Someone just want to come in here and act stupid. If you got a legitimate gripe about anything that I'm saying or anything that I've done in my life, then we could talk about it. I don't care. But if you're just gonna come in and hey, pinche puto, all that, then then that's not a. There's no dialogue there. There's nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I just that's like the one that I can think of that I just really felt like I felt really bad that night.
yep, yep. All right, but just don't get him on politics. Sergio said when it comes to politics, Timo goes hard for the left and defends it with his life. LOL, he does. Sergio said Burqueño, LOL. Heart Life Tony said I disagree. What do you disagree with? Burqueño said see. Kiki G's laughing. What up, LA Dodgers? Said Sergio. Saludos, Manuel. Said Sergio. Del Purque. Little Shy Boy said, 8 months left, almost home. I believe it when they tell me to roll my shit up. LOL. Almost. That's good, brother.
8 months?
Hopefully,
Okay.
hopefully you got some plans, bro, and leave all that shit behind because I already been hearing about basically Arizona State, bro, has all become kind of like California. A lot it's a lot of the SNY stuff, and it's not necessarily called that. I guess when they started that IHP stuff, the Emmett decided anybody that signed that paper to go into those IHP were no good. So that left 1 yard, just La Palma, they said, where they're really doing their thing, and it's crazy. But hopefully you get out of that environment, brother, and move on and do good, homeboy. And if you need any skeena, you need any help, you need any just to rap to or whatever, get at me, bro. AP said, yeah, he said this isn't an enlightening conversation.
Yeah, that's funny.
Sergio said came to a screeching halt, LOL. Yeah, that was yeah, we fucked up his life. My bad. Sorry about that, rascal. I knew it would though. I've been seeing that lately. Every time I come in with my little comment, everything is like they hit the brakes. Raziel said everybody's like, "Ay viene white fence, trucha." Raziel,
And
Sergio,
I'm totally okay with that.
right? Everybody, Raziel, LOL said Sergio Manuel Mejia said, "Nope, yeah, I never liked that Manny shit, bro. Manny sounds corny, home. Seriously, it does, bro. I never let nobody call me that. And I had a homeboy in the neighborhood, his mom, and I got Agawacha, and she always called me Manny, and I let her. It was, out of respect. I never said anything, but that's the only person that ever did. And I think I have my tia's husband, my tío is el gabacho también, and he'll say it sometimes. Um, and they're older out of respect. I don't say nothing, but I would never go by it. It's yeah, like you said, it sounds corny. I never liked it. I
I
know
don't
some
think
people
it's a
like
big
it.
deal though.
Well, it's my fucking name. I don't want to be called something I don't like.
Okay. Hey, hey, hey. All
Yeah, you
right.
damn.
What?
LA Dodgers said, "You Sergio del Purque." Yeah, Raziel's laughing. You shouldn't have told this group you hate being called Manny. Man, yeah, no, fuckers. I'll start blocking you fuckers. We'll have a live with nobody. Burguillo said, my dad was Tony, I'm Anthony, and my son is
You're gonna
Antonio.
knock out the 5 people.
I hated
Like,
being called Tony. Did you? You never liked Tony, did you? Yeah, yeah, that's good. I hated being called Tony. Yeah, I can get that. I can see that. Manny is handy. People call me Anthony. I'm Antonio, said Hard Life. Manny is handy. Timo's
they
gonna cry.
they had they had a little like Bob the Builder. They had a Handy Manny or something like that.
Yeah,
Little Mexican one.
Timo's gonna cry, said Sergio. Big motherfucker said, damn. Yeah, we'll fuck with them up. We'll get it right back. Sergio del Burque said, LOL. Burqueño's laughing. I didn't do nothing, he said. He put the angels and then the devils. Timo part of the radical left. Yeah, he is. Sergio said, serves him right for always calling me a chismoso. Payback, Timo. LOL. Pendejada comes to mind.
I
Said,
think you should name this live after him.
right?
Yeah.
Timo loses his ranch.
Stop breaking news. You should stop.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I'm trying to think of the word like when they're. I don't know. I can't think about it right now. Big motherfucker said Raziel. He's laughing. Burqueño said Heart Life. I think I didn't want to be called Tony because Anthony separated me from my dad. Yeah, that makes sense too. Some people like that. Like with my son, it's hard for me to call him Manuel. I don't call him Manuel. It's I call him Mijo mostly, or me. That's it. That's all I call him, Mijo. It's hard for me, or no, I don't call him Junior. At work, we call him Junior just for the separation, and I can't run around saying Mijo. You know what I mean?
You should call him the best.
But yeah, it's hard for me
Player.
to call him Manuel. It just sounds weird to me. I don't know why. I remember when he was little, I would call home and I would be like, this is Manuel Senior," and he'd be like, "This is Manuel Junior," and then I'd be like, "No, I'm gonna take my name back. I don't want you to have my name anymore." And he'd be like, "No, Daddy," and I go, "Yeah, I just lent it to you. You're just Manuel for a little bit, but I'm gonna take it back. I don't know what we're gonna call you yet." And he would be all up, "No, Daddy, please don't take my name." He would get all
he
and,
would come like he would come home like if there was like a special occasion or something, and like your abuelita would call him Manuelito, and he came home one day and he's like, "Mom, she called me Manuelito. I don't know what that is, but I just answered back to her." And I'm just like, "That's your name in Spanish." And he's like, "Oh, okay." He just was like shrugged his shoulders and walked away. But he's like, "Oh, okay." Like he was so confused, I guess, the whole time he was there, wondering why they were calling him something different. But then he just got used to it.
yeah. Manuel Mejia said, "Hey, Cricket, is there a mesa system in the Arizona prison system like Califas does?" Not necessarily like they do. Um, so the mesa system that Arizona had was between carnales. So there were um, they made it where it was I believe 5 captains, 3 lieutenants. I can't remember. No, actually, I'm sorry. Before when it first started, only captains with roses sat at the mesa, and I believe it was 5 or 6 captains. That's five, and I think it was 5 that sat at the mesa, and they're the ones who basically made the reglas, called the made anything that was of any importance went to the mesa for vote, that type of shit. The esquina and the yardas didn't necessarily have their own little mesas like that. They mostly we did it the way Califas used to do it before they started the mesa system, which is a good idea the way they ended up doing that. But I don't condone it, but I'm saying. So the way we had it was just if whoever was on that yarda, if they were riding a carnal, then a carnal would give them the llaves, and just depending who was there and who they were in touch with, it would be decided by us, whoever's at the beehive and stuff, who would get, whose yarda that would be and which esquina would be running it for who and all that type of shit. But yeah, no, it didn't really come down to where there was different representatives for different carnales. There would be different vatos writing to different carnales, but they didn't necessarily. Only one vato would get the llaves really, and they just represent. They just kind of called the llamadas as they saw fit. AP said, "Best wishes to you, shy boy. Hope you prosper." Yep, absolutely. What does IHP stand for? It was integrated housing something. Was that IHP? Yeah, but anyway, it's integrated housing. So what they started doing, California is the one it happened in. There was a lawsuit in the Ninth Circuit that came from California, and the lawsuit was saying that these prisons were forcing segregation, de facto. They had like a de facto policy. It wasn't in written policy, but when you came to the Pinta, they would put you with your own race and your own, in the cells and all that stuff. So they were de facto segregating. So the Ninth Circuit ordered these prisons that by 2023, I think it was, they had to have something in place where they were going to integrate these yardas. And I don't know what California is doing or what they're going to do, but Arizona ended up making these integrated housing yardas units, and if you signed the waiver to be integrated, where you would accept a celly from a different race, then you can go to those yardas. And a way to like kind of make people want to do that is they would give you like the yarda would have Xboxes on it and shit. You know what I mean? Like they made it all fucking friendly so that people would want to go there. And so a lot of people started signing those waivers saying, Simon, will sell up with other races. And then the Yamada came down from, the Carnales saying that was not to not to do it or whatever. And if you did, then those yardas were going to be considered no good as well, even though technically they're not PC yards. They made them. If you went there, you basically were not standing by the rules of the prison, of the prisoners. And so that's what the IHP is basically, the integrated housing. Fuck, I don't know what the P stands for. Population, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I might even be wrong about the P. It might be IHUs, integrated housing units, or something like that. They used to have a yard in Tucson called Echo Unit that was similar to an SNY yard. I remember Echo. Echo when I was in Tucson, I was in Santa Rita. Echo was a minimum. It wasn't necessarily an SNY. It was just a minimum yard. They may have done that to it later or before. I don't know. I just remember when I was out there in Tucson, Echo was a minimum. El Profe Loco said, hit the like, gente. Thank you, brother. Sergio said, Timo, D's removal. That's fucked up.
No, just name it after him. I think that'll be, maybe put his name in that like an LOL so he knows we're joking.
Yeah, have a raffle for his ranch that LA Dodgers blew.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Good idea.
Shit.
And we're starting it at $10, nothing less.
Yep. And then my Cash App and everything else is on the screen.
So
Don't say nothing. We're just kidding. Uh,
I ain't.
he's stupid.
You can. I'm not. I'm not.
Big motherfucker
No.
said, anyone ever called you a Manolo? Yeah, my mom. My mom uses that. She says that a lot. But that's it. Only her. And she'll call me Manolo. But I think that's because that's what they called my grandfather. Uh, but yeah. Burqueño said, just call it Timo gets whacked.
So we're
Uh,
not gonna do.
right. Raziel laughing. LA Dodgers blue. Sergio, he's LA LOL. What's happening, Raza? Javier Hernandez, ¿qué hubo, brother? So they got me playing a joke on Timo. He's not here yet. So Sergio suggested that we take Timo's wrench. So when he comes in, he sees that.
It's all Sergio's fault.
I don't know why I fell for the. I fell for the peer pressure, and I did it. So now we'll see what happens. Sergio said, "Órale, Javier, how's it going?" MHMV said, D-backs. Heart Life Tony said, hey, brother Serge, Kiki G. Lil Timmy said, Denver tapping in, Q-Wall. Homie Hangout is in the house. Rascal. Saludos, everybody. What's up, brother?
Hello.
How you doing, Rascal?
I do want to say sorry for killing the vibe last night. I feel like we killed the vibe. You know, I felt like it was something serious you guys were talking about and going through, and then yeah, we were just YouTube hopping. So
He said yes, and I told everybody we were finishing our live, and I was like, let's all go over there. He's live right now, and we hopped over there. And fuck, bro, we fucked up the vibe. He said, yes, you did. Gracias. Unfortunately, y'all caught me addressing a situation that guy announced he's off the internet. Oh, shit. Saludos, everybody. Manuel Mejia. Órale, gracias. Buenas noches, homie. Buenas noches, brother. Ya sabes. Burqueño said, Rascal 100. What's up, Rascal? Said Sergio. Q. Josh said, big motherfucker. El Profe said, integrated housing program. There it is. Yeah, program. Yeah, you're right. Why would they call it a program? Why not just call them units or something? Like you're making it sound. But anyway, yeah, that's what it is.
Well, that's what you were in when I did the outreach program to save a cholo's life. It was the outreach program, and that's just what they call it. It's a program.
I ain't no cholo.
No, X used to be.
Oh, I'm an American cholo.
Oh no, I would shoot myself if you were. In the face.
What's up, Cricket? And Mrs. Cricket said 480 C-Town. What's up, brother? He is in the house.
Oh, hello.
Sergio said, Rascal, the topic tonight is you giving Timo a wrench. Yeah, actually, that's what made us take it away from him. He's got too many on the YouTube yarda. He can't have llaves to all the yards, bro. It's a conflict of interest. Burqueño said 480, shaking hands. 480 said Sergio. Homie hang out laughing. And y'all both made it tonight. What's up, brother? Serge said 480. Sergio said it actually is, hello. We have question. 480 said, homie hang out. We stopped by your live the other night. He said,
no, 480. It wasn't the other. Hold on, you cut out there for a second.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Your Wi-Fi's acting up.
Oh. I said, homie,
no, well, 480 said we were there the other night. I'm like, it wasn't the other night, 480, it was last night.
Yeah, last night. Yep. Burqueño said he made sure everybody know that it was your idea, Sergio. Hell yeah.
It was.
It was his idea. You know, I'd be telling, bro. Like Sergio went and told on me last night. I was all calm, jumping in the YouTube yarda, and fucking Sergio went and texted my old lady and told her.
And
I even text him. I
at
said,
first, I didn't know what you guys were talking about. I thought he said something like he's over at Crusted or something. I'm like, I don't
yeah.
know. I thought maybe you were eating a pie with crust or something. I don't know I don't know. I didn't think nothing of it. And then these two fools are over there. So I'm like, let me go check this out.
We
And
went
it
over
was,
there, and he's like, I seen him. I was like, yeah, I go, yeah. He goes, let's go over. I told him, let's go. I go, just don't tell Jovan. He goes, too late. He goes, I invited her. I said, fuck. Man. Let me see. Ray Diaz just
hold
tapping
on,
in.
why wouldn't you want me to go? I'm fun.
You,
I'm a hoot. I'm a hoot.
no, I didn't care if you go. I didn't want you to know I was on the YouTube, Yarda. And then you start talking shit.
I know. You need to calm down is what you need to
Don't
do.
start because you were all over that.
Okay, well, just last night, calm down. Don't even try to make me look like that. Calm down. That's what we're not gonna do.
As you just tapping
No, don't even.
white fence everyone in the chat.
Hello.
Sergio said, Burqueño, what's the policy on snitching amongst the homies? It's all good. Homie, hang on. Said I did one earlier today about a relapse I had not long ago, though, in mental health, getting back to my norm. There you go, brother. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you ran him out of YouTube town, rascal, said big motherfucker. Sergio said, what's up, Ray? Rascal, I'm going to watch that tomorrow at work, said Sergio. He said, nah, you are always welcome, said the homie. Hang out. Gracias. Ray Diaz said, how you doing, Sergio? Hope everything's good with you, homie. How you doing, Ray? Man. Ray, were you there with us last night, too? He was, too, huh?
Ray Diaz? Oh,
I was pretty sure.
AP was over there.
AP was. Well, I'm talking about with
Yeah.
Rascal, not the crustic guy.
Oh, okay.
Sergio, one burpee, we're KO'd. Okayed, said Burqueño. We're okay. Sergio del Burque said, thank you, Ray. Likewise, my boy. Raziel said, save a cholo. Oh, you've never heard her say that before? Yeah, she has this idea that she saved me.
I did. My son did too.
Sergio said, Burqueño, LOL. 40 said, damn, before only dudes with the rose while we're allowed in the mesa. Yeah, that was originally. They changed that shit. Scarecrow the Smoker, put the turtle. What's up, bro?
Hey, little turtle. Oh, look, it looks cute.
Sergio said, is it last night, the other night? Yes, it is, bro.
No, it's not. The other night would have been Saturday night, right?
Well, it could
Or
be last
Friday night. Would have been Friday night. The other night.
It is another night. It's last night. Tonight is tonight.
Okay, Mr. Smart Guy, whatever. I'm not gonna argue with you. I
Sergio
think you
said,
know everything.
inviting her to the party ain't snitching, LOL, said Sergio. Sergio out there dropping dimes and upsetting the food chain, said Raziel. Rascal said, ooh, and then y'all see my homeboy I did time with all pedo on the live, huh? I couldn't kick him off, though. Yeah, he was the crust. You talking about Krusty or Crustico or what's his name? Yeah, he's cool. The dudes are cool. He
He's
was
just chill and mellow. Just hippie vibes,
hey, he was dancing like he was going at it, huh?
he was getting it. I mean, I was like, we should have a dance battle. I should have told him, send me the link. We'll have a dance battle.
Right. Rascal, LOL. He's cool as fuck, said Sergio. Ándale, cronicleros, a toda madre, carnales. Like YouTube yarda, said Geronimo.
I'm telling you, Geronimo, you gotta be careful out there.
Yeah, it's addicting, bro. Hitting the lives.
But last night I was like, okay, I'm getting off. I gotta go. And then I just kept wanting to watch this guy. I don't know, because the way he was like moving and stuff and talking, and I'm just like, I can't get off the live. And then I think you text too, huh, babe? You're like, I can't get off.
I wrote it on the live. I said I can't leave. I was stuck. He was doing all this, and I don't know what the hell's going on. Rascal said it's all good. Geronimo, my boy, said Sergio. Burqueño, what up, bro? Said 480 C Town. I missed that. Both of them were, said Geronimo. Oh, homie, I said both of them were White Fence Cristo.
What?
White Fence Cristo. Who's that? No,
Oh my.
it was something called crust. I don't know, bro.
No, it was nobody called white fences.
Yeah,
You probably, it's probably not who you think we're talking about.
he already said that. He said, "Nah, my homeboy Biggie. I don't know this crusty character." Yeah, it was just like a older veterano that was like playing some music, but he probably just started his stuff. He only, I think he has like 100 subscribers. Timo was over there. Timo invited us. Timo already had a rent.
Timo was running that live,
Yeah,
wasn't he?
yeah, he was. Yeah, he was over there. Yeah, he was already fighting with people. Oh, homie, hang on. Said to save a cholo equals white fence Cristo.
I did. You're welcome.
Not what
I
happened.
I saved you many times.
Geronimo says Sergio Velasquez del Burque. Hola. Raziel laughing. 480 said Burqueño with the fist. Dude was clucking, said Raziel. He was getting down, said Sergio. LOL. Burqueño said Heart Life. Nah, my homeboy Biggie. I don't know this crusty character. He was pretty cool, bro. He's an older veteran, just playing music and smoking grifa, I guess. I think that's what it's just right there. 480 said, yeah, the other night, last night, y'all know what I mean, LOL. Sergio said, LOL. Saludos a todos aquí, tapping in un rato. Este canal está de aquellas. Thank you, brother. That's Bobby the 1818. Cubole, brother. Appreciate you, homeboy. Saludos a ti también. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with us, brother.
Yeah.
Say White Fence Cristo, he said. Krusty 13 was on.
What does that mean? Oh, I'm not getting it.
What? To save a cholo equals white fence Cristo, like Christ.
Oh, Christ. Oh, okay. Cristo. I thought you were talking about like glass or something. I don't know.
Krusty
Like
13 was
crystal,
on.
like a crystal.
Oh, no, that'd be Cristal.
It has a. That's
You
old.
don't act like you don't speak Spanish. Come on.
Shut up. I didn't know what that meant. I'm not saying I don't speak Spanish. I didn't know what that meant. Sorry for asking.
Krusty 13 was on. Is that
Thanks.
what? No, he didn't call himself Krusty 13 though. Maybe that's what it is though. The name of the channel was like Crustino or something. Algo así. See, the homie hangout said you saved him. Get it?
Oh, I did. More
But she
than like one time. More than like one time.
no, not even once.
Even on here, I saved you. Even on YouTube, I saved you.
How the fuck you saved me
Because
here?
I don't let you out here acting a fool and being crazy and stuff.
Woman, I don't need you for that. I'm a grown ass man.
Because if you were, me and your son, we're out. They're
I'm a
going to
grown
be embarrassing our lives like that.
Yeah, I'm a grown ass man. I ain't never acted no fool anywhere. Scarecrow the Smoker said, yeah, that's my favorite movie too. Which one? What movie did you say, babe?
What movie did I say?
I don't know. When you were talking about we talking about the turtle or some shit?
Well, no, I just said it's a cute turtle.
Oh. Maybe just Scarecrow just clowning with us. 480 said it was a trip. Hangout was serious in his thoughts, and we showed up, and he was trying not to laugh. 480, he's laughing right now. Homie, Hangout. All I know that Hangout was with placing people on timeout left and right. Was he? Rascal, you're not.
Were you? Yeah. I mean, sometimes you have to, if it's disrespectful, then yeah. And sometimes people just know how to push your buttons and they know what they're doing. But
Yeah. He said you saved them G's, Jovan. Heart Life Tony. I'm sorry for calling you Manny Cricket. It's true though. I get nervous when someone asks me what YouTube I'm from. By the way, anyone wanna be number 70 for Heart Life Tony subscribers? What YouTube you from?
he's from the YouTube guy from Chronicles.
Okay, let me see something. Okay.
Uh, oh my god. Poor Tony. And who gave him that name Muffin? Like why? You guys are not you guys are
Okay.
crazy.
I hadn't subscribed yet, brother. There, I'm number 70, fool.
Wow, what a piece of poop. Seriously?
I didn't know I hadn't subscribed. He should have
Wow,
told me.
I've been subscribed like since then, back then.
But
Where have you been?
he should have told me because he can see who subscribes. My bad.
Oh, and Rascal, your friend that was on the other night, I think it's something like the flip side or something. I did go and subscribe since you were asking people to. So
who? Flip side?
on the flip side, it's just like like it looks like mainly like traveling and cars and doesn't look like anything crazy or negative or um,
Hmm.
so I don't like I'm not subscribed to that many channels. Just ours, Tony's, AZ Diablos, Rascals, and then that guy the on the flip side. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it looks like it's just traveling and cars and looks like fun, like just stuff like that. It's nothing crazy.
Tone Low Bud said crusted joint cricket. Is that what it was? Crusted
Oh,
joint?
okay. Yeah, that's what it's called. That's right.
Okay, crusted joint. Yep, that's him, the crusted joint. Oh, he's cool, man. That's a cool veterano right there. He's a trip.
He's just like having fun, right? Like just let go and just have fun. Like
I see.
like I don't know, just I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie, I was a little surprised at first. I was like, what's going on here? I didn't know what was going on.
yeah,
But then toward like getting into it, I was like, okay, all
yeah.
right.
It's just cool because he's just chilling. He ain't with no bullshit. It's just. But what sucks is that's not it's not what people are entertained by. So hopefully he gets enough subscribers to where it makes it worth it for him. Let me see. Rascal said cricket's outside in his cortos yelling at the neighbors again. So she has to save me, bro. No, homie, as my mods were and me, the dude whose covers I pulled had some obnoxious friends. Yeah, I got my I got my hard life didn't finish. Homie Hangout said I'm 71 and Burqueño said he's 72 hard life. Uh, Rascal said, yeah, that's my good friend, not a prison channel. He travels, hits casinos, goes to races and fishes. Yo,
Yeah, that's what I saw because I was like, let me check this channel out. If it's like a little crazy, like somebody acting crazy on there, I'm not gonna. But when I saw it was just him, videotaping like his life and having fun and just looked positive. It looked fun. So I was like, okay, cool.
yeah. Let me see. Raziel said the homie hangout. I told my wife we should have a Santa Giovanna patron saint of cholos and mafiosos with her on a medallion and candle, and she threw a spoon at me.
What?
Ah, shit.
Oh yeah.
Bobby the 1818 says 73 hard life, Tony. Yes, sir. You all. Thank
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Homie Hangout said, Raziel, he's laughing. Y'all making it rain. Thanks for the support, gente. I got you back. Porqueño said, hard life.
And you
Porqueño
know
has a
what?
channel? Don't tell me that.
I want to say something about Tony and his wife Michelle, so I'm gonna just put it out there real quick. Don't. Um, I know you guys know, but for some of you guys who don't, I've personally met them. I've personally hung out with them. Um, their family, they have a beautiful family. They're married, they have kids, their cute little dog. I mean, they just have a special like spirit soul to them. I mean, we just get along great. And I actually, like I said, I know them, and I don't feel I didn't get a weird vibe from them. I like them. I hope that everybody can, support them the way like I see it, the way Cricket sees it. These people are not fake, they're not phony. They're really about the business. They're here to, serve. They do it out of their home. He's a pastor. Like I don't know, they're just people that I like to hang out with, my type of crowd. And I know some of you guys, like I could be a spoiled brat and kind of like I have to pick and choose, but um and I like it because we get to have these conversations, me, Michelle, and Tony, about things that I don't agree with, things how they see it, how I see it, and we don't like always agree, but we're still friends. We talk off the live and just and most people on here, yeah, we just made really good friends. I feel like we're a little family community here, but they're really good with that. With if you need some type of guidance with the Lord and church and stuff, so I would definitely reach out to them if anybody's feeling that way. So I just
Yep.
wanted to put that out. I just wanted to put that out there really quick.
Yep. For sure. For sure. Homie Hangout said, I got 3 times as many views last night for the drama as I did today for a serious convo. It be like that though. Yeah, I hear you. Same as me. Like I don't. Watch out. Timo is in the house. What's up, Timo?
Timo, he said, Mama could get this Bensani. Why would it? You didn't do nothing wrong. Why are you hitting yourself? Go ahead.
Muffin sprinkled me with some holy water one time. All right, let me get to these real quick. It'd be like, yeah, you're right, brother. I'm the, I haven't done
It's
videos.
unfortunate.
I haven't done videos in a while, so like I can't really tell the difference. But what I could see is when I put out them conversations with Mundo, and fuckers blew up. The first one anyway got like I don't know how many. I'm just like, man, it's crazy. Like you can't have just like a serious discussion about helping kids and the gacho lifestyle that the pinta is and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Without you can't. You're not gonna get the views for that, and it's listen, it is what it is. We know what time it is. We know. I guess not to be hypocritical, I wouldn't want to sit there and watch that either too much. You know what I mean? Like I kind of would now because that's kind of where like my forte, what I'm kind of going after now. But unless that's really your passion, no one's gonna want there just sit there and talk about that. People are looking for entertainment when they're hopping on this shit. You know what I mean? And so and that drama, the fighting, all that shit sells, and it sucks that it does, but it does, and that's part of the marketing and shit, I guess. And um, I don't know.
I want
No way
I
around.
wanted. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt, but I don't want to lose my train of thought. I want to tell you now that you're on here, Rascal, and I'm going to tell you, I can't say face to face because we're not face to face, but voice to voice. Um, I know I wish that you would get that many views when you're actually talking about things that really do matter, because you do have good conversations about things that people should listen to. And that drama and all that craziness, that's when they all tap in, and I hate that for you, because there's other times where I'm like, no, you guys should listen to that. That's more important. But at the same time, I get it. Sometimes somebody can just push your buttons, or take it too far. And I mean, you have to defend yourself sometimes. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
Um,
I think
but yeah.
what really sucks about it too is, how do I put it? Like, you gotta really, really be about your shit to not go negative on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really believe that you don't want that in your life, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what brings the money. That's what brings the views. That's what brings it all. And if you got into this for feria and all of that, then forget about the we're doing this for the kids stuff. It ain't gonna happen. That's not what this is gonna bring. This is maybe a catalyst to that. This may lead to something bigger. You know what I mean? Fucking people.
What?
God
What
damn.
happened? Hold
Hey,
on.
where's
But
my
well,
wrench?
anyway, Rascal, you know, I think you're just so much better than that. Just don't lower yourself to the bottom of the barrel, the trash, the bottom of your shoe. Just they ain't worth it. But at the same time, a person can only take so much. You know what
Man,
happened?
Timo was asking about his wrench. Hey, Timo, Sergio made a
Where's your wrench at, Timo? What happened?
that was on Sergio. I'm telling. No,
You
he
have
got
your wrench. Where is it?
it. He's back. He said, "Am I on timeout?"
All right, Timo. So let me tell you what really happened. Sergio was like, we should play a prank, like a ha-ha on Timo, and take his wrench. Practically begged us to take it from you just as a joke. So
Yeah. He said
there
because
you
since
go.
you got knighted over there at the homie hangout, you got a wrench over there. They said you had too many wrenches, bro. It was a conflict of interest on the YouTube yarda.
Oh,
Yeah.
Timo, you barely noticed.
He says Sergio Cabron always he was talking for a minute too, and then he goes, "Hey, where's my wrench?"
Timo,
Hey,
if you weren't gonna come in the live tonight, we're gonna name this live after you. You have to watch it from the beginning because it was all about you. I'm telling you right now.
all right.
Okay.
But before I lose my train of thought, though, so it sucks, that's kind of what brings it, and I hate, so I hate the fact that I judge that. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these dudes, nobody specific. There's no beef. There's none of that. But some of these dudes I used to fuck with, you know what I mean? I saw the change in it, but I gotta understand. I think the change. I don't support it, but I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, um,
Oh, I don't.
I understand it. I don't support it. Like I said, I get it. I just think they their convictions weren't as strong as they thought they were. And hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Um, that's the truth of it all. If you stopped doing the it's for the kids stuff and started doing something else because that's what was bringing in feria, or that's what made you famous, or that's what gave you more subscribers or whatever, then your convictions and your passion wasn't what you thought it was. um there's no hate when I say that. It is what it is. I'm not judging anybody. I get it. I just wish it wasn't that way because I think we could have done something. I think we could have had something um, on a bigger scale. I think again, not through here. I just think that this is the catalyst to something big. I think us bringing in like-minded individuals could have been a way to really start some kind of organization, some kind of bigger things that would target the at-risk youth, como le dicen, you know what I mean? Like they call these kids the at-risk youth kids and all that stuff. But whatever, it is what it is. I mean, to each his own, like they say. You got to do what you got to do for you. So, you know, I'm not judging anybody. Let me see.
Well, I do sometimes, but
I
I'm
know.
not perfect. But I'm not perfect, so and I know I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, so I can openly say that.
Yeah. And I don't. I mean, I do too. And I. That's why I say I feel. You know, I want to make that comment that I mean I get it's like Rascal proved it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, no, you don't get the type of views for the positive shit. You just don't. Everybody wants to talk about they want to do this and that for the kids and for the raza and for this and for that. But the only thing they show up for is when the raza's fighting or there's hate or there's all that other shit going on. They don't
True
show up.
story. And you know what? I've always said that, like when I was growing up and there were like the gang members and they're fighting each other and it's Mexican and you're Mexican. I used to like say that and think that and then people be like, you're racist or you're this or you're that, whatever. But it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Only killing each other.
That's yeah. I mean that's in
Only
every
hurting each other.
that's in every race though. You're bound to kill your own because that's who you're around. Homie Hang said, yeah, I don't push any prison channels except yours. Appreciate that, bro. Heart Life Tony said, thanks, homie Hang Out. Now you got 15,201.
Oh,
So just said, Muffin and fam are good people for sure. Super humbled by the compliments, Jovan said, Heart Life.
it's true. And I wouldn't just say it just to say it because you guys know me by now. I'm not gonna fake. I'm not gonna lie. If I don't like something or someone, you guys already know. Yeah, you guys already know how I am. And I'm telling you guys, I
Yeah.
I really like these people.
Timo said, that's when he came in. Mama Criquetas, pénsame. He hadn't noticed yet. Heart Life
Oh,
said,
give it
Sergio,
back to him. Did you give him back his rent?
yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
I gave it to him while you guys were still trying to torture him.
I
Rascal said,
didn't.
thanks, Tony. You sound like the type of people I can rock with to a multi-dimensional. Wacha? Big words and everything. Timo said, Muffin, sprinkle me with some holy water one time. Sergio said, hey, Timo, boom. Oh, Sergio said, hey, Timo, and Heart Life said, boom.
Oh,
Timo
you
said,
gotta do it for him. Boom, like sprinkle. Act like
oh,
you're
that was
sprinkling.
holy water.
Pick your hand up. Act like you're sprinkling.
Like
Sprinkle.
this.
Yeah, like you're sprinkling.
It was good to see that Chroniqueros come in all razzle dazzle, said Timo. Cricket, how's Greyhound and
It's like
Chopper?
we like mobs in there with like our Letterman jackets. Like, hey, we're here. Like,
He's the
when I went to Trevor Brown and then we'd go on Maryville's turf and be like, yeah, we're here or
yeah.
something, kind of.
That's exactly how it was.
Kind of.
Cricket,
Could
how is
be.
Greyhound and Chopper doing? Are they good? Doing good? Yeah, as far as I know, Chopper's just working, still doing his thing. Greyhound's still locked up, still doing his thing. I think he's doing very. I mean, he's good. He's in general population. He's living better than most that are locked up. You know what I mean? Most that in his that have been through what he has been through. Raziel said, "I call it gacho lifestyle too." Cricket, yeah, for real. Timo said, "I was mad them coming at the rascal that way. What I try and do is mix in some positives." Said homie, hang out. Yeah, it's tough, bro. I give
It's
you.
it's hard. It's hard. You're never gonna please everybody,
No.
and that's when you have to decide. If you want quantity or quality, quantity or quantity.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. At the end of the day, I think it's just
quality
we
is better. You know,
we know what pay what I mean. I wonder if I was to switch my channel and make the other one of the ones I have that's 45,000 subscribers into Chronicles, like how many subscribers I would lose within a few months. You know what I mean? If I made that the channel but kept just doing what I do.
you'd probably lose all of them.
Yeah. What I try to do is, Rascal, said Timo, got his eyes open. Johnny Chinga said, Buenas noches, Chronicles familia. Hope everyone had a blessed weekend. Saludos, Grillo, Jovan, and all the Chronicles familia. What's up, brother?
Oh, hello.
How you
Yeah,
doing?
we had a good weekend. It was my nephew's birthday. Well, they're twins, so nephew's birthday this weekend. So we all got together for that. And then what else? Um, First time YouTube hopping, so that was kind of fun last night. And then really that's it. Just hanging out with family and stuff like that.
Yeah, Timo said, hey, where's my wrench?
Oh, poor you. You know what? I'm not okay. I don't like that joke anymore.
You did it.
And I didn't.
You'll see, Timo. She was the
Well,
instigator.
I'm sorry for,
I
I
didn't
should
want to
have
do it.
stopped it. I should have stopped it.
They even sent me to another live just to do it.
Wow.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
snitching
telling.
ass.
I'm telling on you fuckers.
What a snitch for real.
Rascal said, what I try to do is mix in positive or make positive entertaining along with just some transparency. Yeah, I hear you. When I do the videos, which it's hard to do, I try and make them where I pull out as much of the glorification sounding shit. You know what I mean? I try to make sure that everything that I talk about from the past, I also emphasize the consequences that came with all that. And I guess that works, but I don't do it often enough because I don't feel it, bro. I don't have that in me. I don't like making those videos only because I worry that what if one kid does watch it and takes it the wrong way and sees it as glorification and thinks it's cool, and because I remember how I looked at those war stories when I heard the veteranos talking about it, and I heard those stories in the Pinta, and so I do not want to be the catalyst of anybody thinking that lifestyle is somehow cool. That's the last thing I'm trying to put out there. So, órale, Johnny, said Sergio. Johnny Chinga said, ¿Qué onda, Sergio? Sergio said, laugh my ass off. Raziel said, they dogged you out, Timo. Look, Raziel was trying to turn on us too. Raziel, you were with it, bro. What you mean they dogged you out?
Straight bullying. This is a bunch of bullying going on. I don't like it. I don't like it.
You're the
Poor Timo.
bullier. He said, I'm in a timeout. Big motherfucker was laughing. Ray Tia said, Timo. Sergio said, LOL. Burqueños laughing. Timo said, Sergio Cabron always hating on a brother. Here we go. Hard Life said, Timo got promoted. LOL said Sergio Rezio laughing. Hard Life, Timo wants the keys to the Southwest. Yeah.
Funny.
That's funny. Rascal said, that thing last night was a community service. Sabato was portraying himself as something and building some buzz, and there was a lot of skeletons. Straight repo the wrench from Timo, said Johnny Chingas. He said, Cubile Timo. Timo said, Johnny Chingas with the fizz. Johnny Chingas said, 74, Tony. It's getting there, bro. Timo, look for his wrench. Just kidding, LOL. Johnny Chingas laughing. Sergio said, LOL, hey, where's my wrench? He's clowning Timo. Well, hey, where's my wrench? Oh shit, I got a wrench, said Johnny Chingas. You've had one, haven't you, brother? Yeah, you've had that. Or like Tony said, thanks, Chingas. I think I accidentally stole it, Timo. He said, you've had a wrench, Johnny. Yeah. Timo said, hopefully I wasn't the brunt of jokes. You were, bro. They were all over you. I was trying to stay out of it.
Sure. Such a liar.
LOL, yup, clowning hard, Timo, said Sergio. Big motherfucker said, Timo, just a few. He's laughing. Raziel said, it's going to take time to put that together, Cricket. Yeah, I know. I'm in no hurry. Um, Again, like I said, I know this isn't the way to it. This is not this isn't the path to that. You know what I mean? I know that. You can see that in the analytics. On these channels, we can go in and it shows you analytics of what states watch you, in the percentage of it, what age brackets. And although I'm sure some of that are skewed because, anyone under 18 is going to lie so that they can watch the other stuff and all that. Still, the age brackets that usually watch these type of channels is like 30 to 50 or something like that. So I know it's not kids that are watching this stuff. But like I said, what I always thought it would do was, before I even had the idea, and I didn't have the idea of the nonprofit. Someone actually like came in and gave like advice that was like, hey, why don't you do this? And I was like, fuck, that's not, we should. But prior to that, my thinking was always getting people with the like-minded, thoughts, ex-pintos, and not even ex-pintos. I've had people that have reached out to me that are like firefighters, that are placas, that are attorneys, that grew up in barrios and can name people that I was in prison with that are their homeboys, but they chose a different path. And I would like to emphasize both. You know what I'm saying, to kids, like have vatos like us that have been through it, kind of explain, how fucked up it is, and the real shit. None of this bullshit as oh, we had spreads and we had chips and dip and everything was great. But the real thing about how the pinta was, and then after that, we can have these other vatos that are like a firefighter, bro, that grew up in the barrio, was with all the homies, but matured in a way and walked away from it. Those ones that we clowned, just to be fair, the homies that we clown was like, damn, this fool ain't never around when the shit really happens. But those are the ones that I would like to emphasize to these kids so they can see that the path to that doesn't have to be through the pinta. You know what I mean? Just because you're from the barrios, and you're from the ghettos, you're from all of that doesn't mean you have to necessarily go through all that to eventually change your life and be somebody better and have kids and all that shit. You can do that from an early age and bypass all that bullshit. So that's kind of the stuff I want to emphasize. I thought of when I was putting this together and trying to get as many people involved as I could. And then someone brought the idea of the nonprofit, and so that's where that started. And what's taken so long is that at first, unfortunately, I did it through one of those like LLC.com. It was actually called inkfile.com, and I did an LLC or a corporation, I think, and then I tried to like. I thought you could just do it like that to make it nonprofit, and it's not that fucking easy. That thing costs like $200 or $300, and then it's all bullshit. So I had that done, but it was never really a nonprofit because none of that happened. So then an individual that did time it did time as a juvenile and as an adult, and changed his life and became somebody actually owns a huge business, became a millionaire actually, and is doing great in his life. Has a son that is prospering. Didn't go through the same things he did. Has his wife. Me and my girl went to dinner with him and his wife. They're good people, real good people. Became friends, and he actually put up $5,000 to a lawyer. Put up a retainer to the lawyer to get the nonprofit going and all the proper paperwork. And so all that was done, and now we're just on the last part where we have to file. I think it's called the 1028 paperwork to the IRS, and it was a $600 filing fee that I had to put up. And it took. I didn't see the email from the lawyer for a minute, but I finally did and got that. So now we're on the point where once he filed, it was supposed to be 6 to 8 weeks for any response for the IRS. And we're at about 6 weeks now. So it should be within 2 weeks or so that the nonprofit should be coming through. So, that's where we're at with that now. And as soon as that's done, then I want to start, that's when I'll start hitting the pavement, trying to get corporations and cities and stuff to donate to the cause, and then start trying to put things together. And I'm hoping that a lot of the people that, the people that I've met through this, I can involve in that. You know what I mean? I can't personally, like if I started, if we open up some kind of building, I can't be there. You know what I mean? Motherfucker come in and whack me, and I'm dead. So I'm going to need help in all of this. And I know that there's people that are willing to give up their time, and because I'm finding them here. It's like-minded individuals that are coming forward that want to do the same thing, that want to help kids, that want to talk about their prison experience and give that to the kids and all that stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I think my role was going to be more going to these facilities, talking to these kids, juvenile facilities, where the at-risk kids are. But that'll be more my role. I can't really be the, and I want to make this a thing where if I die, it continues. This can't die with me. You know what I'm saying? It has to be solid, where there's people in place that can continue this. This isn't something that is just, this isn't mine. This is something that, I want to try to put it together to really start hitting these kids with some truth. You know what I mean? There's not enough of that. Yeah, there's, they got anti-gang, mothers against gangs and stuff like that. But they don't hit them. No one wants to talk about them, man. No one wants to talk about the Aryan Brotherhood. No one wants to talk about these cliques because they're scared. They're afraid they're going to get whacked if they speak on it. So they don't even speak on it to these kids, and then that even brings out more of the allure to the kids. It makes them more of the allure. Oh man, you can't even say the name. These guys are like they're fucking ninjas in the night that are going to kill you for saying their shit. And so that needs to stop. And this shit needs all this so-called secrecy. These fools got the shit tattooed on their fucking face. There's no secrecy. This is not a unknown clica that doesn't exist, and they don't even admit it. They got the shit plastered all over their fucking bodies. They draw the shit everywhere. Let's stop playing this game like no one can mention the name or the fucking you're gonna die in the night from the Llorona. All this stuff needs to stop, because that adds to the allure for these fucking kids. And so that's what, most of these gang counseling places won't talk to these kids about that type of shit, because either they don't know or they're scared to do so. And this shit needs to stop. Either we're against it all or we're not, period. And if you're willing, look, they already want to whack me. They can't whack me twice. You know what I mean? So whether I talk about them to these kids or not isn't going to change the fact that these fools want to whack me. So now, we just got to bring whoever else is willing to take that risk and for the kids, and let's do it. Period. That's all I can say about it. We're either against gangs all the way around, and we're willing to do whatever it takes to keep these kids away from them, or we're not. And so that's what I want my thing to be about, or this nonprofit to be about. So
I I think that some of it too, a lot of parents, it might help a lot of parents with their kids if they see the potential in their kid. The parents maybe might want to change their lives also when they see a difference in their kid. They might want that change also, because there's a lot of parents out there that are just, man, they're pieces of poop. You know what I mean? And they have good kids, or their kid is going down the wrong path, but maybe sometimes they need to hear a little bit of straight up conversation, and not babying, and not, oh, you had it hard, or okay, you got on this and now your life is a mess and that's why you can't be a good mom. No, how about you just start being a good mom and shut the F up? How about that? You have a human being. You don't have time to be sick. You don't have time to be depressed. You don't have time for any of that. You need to pull up your, big girl pants, your big boy pants if you're a guy, and just do what you got to do. Nobody's saying you have to be a millionaire. Go get a job, make a decent living, make an honest living, and provide for your kids and be there for it. It shouldn't be that difficult. It just shouldn't be. And maybe some parents just need to hear that, or if they're told maybe over and over, maybe they might change also. So maybe it might not just be for youngsters. Maybe some older people need help too.
yeah. All right, let me get into this real quick. What are
I
we
don't
at?
even remember what the question was. You just kept on.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
But you know what, though? I like it when you talk like that.
Hard Life Tony said, I'm going to ask Giovanna to wear the bunny suit or something for her interview. Sergio said,
I
LOL.
can't wear that bunny suit no more, I don't think.
Raziel said, intrinsic reward is internal reward that people achieve from completing their tasks, projects successfully. The rewards are mostly psychological and are based on the effort and abilities of a person. Rascal said, I'm kind of surprised I got 15,000 subs. I think it shows there's a market for more grown up combos. The videos don't get 10,000 views, but it's a balance of giving what they want and what you think is needed. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, listen, none of us have the secret formula. If we did, we'd be like that fucking, what's that kid's name? The Mr. Beast. So, here
I
we
don't
are.
know.
Yeah, here we are. There has to be an intrinsic benefit, said Rez. Yeah, you racked up that last 1,000 in a month, though, didn't you, homie? Hang out. Yeah, I get about my channel grows about 250 a month. I think it takes about 4 months to get 1,000 people. Uh, that's how it is now. It used to shit. I remember when we had Perplex and all that. We were getting fucking 3,000-4,000 a month. It's
Okay,
crazy.
I'm sorry, babe. Timo, you're not a hippie. Timo.
He
Timo, I'm sorry, Timo. I'm sorry. I take it back. Please,
said,
I'm begging. I'm begging you.
that I'm a
And,
hippie.
and I don't beg, Timo, okay? I'm, man,
To where you call them a
see,
whore.
messing with you guys. See, that's,
See, Sergio said, hey, look at that. You have 39 on the live. Yeah, we dropped now. If we get a bunch of trolls, all of a sudden it's Rascal's fault, said Timo, right? Big motherfucker, get my
yeah,
little brother.
Rascal, you don't bring the good with you, okay? You can leave all that other stuff over there, because
Big
we
motherfucker.
want quality, okay? Not quantity.
My little brother
So,
was STG'd and an SMU, I think, too, around 2000. Yeah, SMU 2 is where he would be if he was STG'd. And a lot of people don't know, but like SMU 1 and SMU 2, SMU 1 was actually first. See, that's CB8 or SMU Special Management Unit 1, and that the way it's built, the blueprints for SMU 1 are what Pelican Bay was was built after. So exactly what SMU 1 and 2 look like is what Pelican Bay looks like, except SMU 2 added an extra cell. So SMU 1 has 4 cells on the top and 4 on the bottom and a shower at the end. Then you got the wreck under the shower, under the stairs. SMU2 added another cell, so you have 5 on top and 5 on the bottom. Let me see. Raziel said, blowback at Timo DeVille. Rascal said, you wouldn't necessarily lose a ton, but they wouldn't watch, and then YouTube will say no one likes your stuff and won't push it. Yeah, that's true. Rascal said, Raziel, I got close for last month. Heart Life said, good advice, homie, hang out. Timo said, funny thing is, we even had an American Cholo troll on there last night. I saw that.
Did you guys?
He said, I only got 3 wrenches. Dang, I'm not a whore. Raziel said, I wasn't even there that day, Holmes. Raziel, I saw that too. Timo said, Burqueño. Art Life said, anyone got through that show, that fool on Hulu? My mom thinks it's the business. That fool? I haven't
There's
seen
this show on Hulu. It's called This Fool or something.
Mijo,
It's okay.
you seen we put sandwiches in there? Okay. There's
Who's that?
I got grapes and milk and shit too.
Is that Mijo?
Mijo.
Hi, baby. What are you doing?
He's eating.
Father needs to feed you.
He's eating like Chinese food. He didn't even buy me none. He just got paid too, fucker.
Well, that's his money. What are you talking about? Why would he go get you something if you're at work?
He has to give me rent.
Guy.
Timo said, you know it's bad when you get the most hated vato online trolling, right? Timo said, y'all lucky y'all got wrenches in here. Watch out. They're just Ray Diaz laughing. AP's laughing. Raziel said 501c3 is a holy grail cricket. Yeah, I don't know much about it, but once it's in effect, I'm obviously I'll learn more, obviously, and hopefully we can do good things with it. I mean, that's the plan. Burqueño said that fool is funny. I watched the entire season. I haven't seen that.
I think it's okay. Like from 1 to 10, maybe 5. I had a few ha-has in here, but you guys know how I. Yeah, you guys know how I am.
That fool. What is it about though?
It's about this guy that he's like not a gang member at all. Like, but he just grew up like in the neighborhood and like that, and he has a cousin that is, and they like run this facility or whatever. It's like ex like cons, and they like make cupcakes and stuff. In a nutshell, that's in a nutshell.
Hmm.
And I mean, and it's like funny, but it's like I get some of the jokes, but I don't think it's like Friends funny or like The Office funny or like a Dave Chappelle comedy thing funny. Like it's okay. It's how like you don't really care for George Lopez show. Like you don't think it's funny.
Yeah.
Like the show. Like I don't really think so either. Like him on stage, I think he's pretty funny. But like his show, I just couldn't laugh at it. Like it's not that funny.
Yeah.
This is how that kind of is to me. And I'm not trying to be mean, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Timo said that crusty side is usually cool, but last night he put the little faces. It was a trip. It was cool, eh? I mean, it's like a good wind down, just chilling.
Timo, you were like the
hey,
chat leader over there, Timo. Look at you.
Fucking Timo, there was like 12 people and you found someone to fight with. Edward James almost face, said Burqueño. Timo said, not the Edward James almost face, never that. Burqueño, I'm going to start watching that full Wednesday. Raziel said $200. Yeah, that was ink file. You know how they do that. It's kind of like the LLC whatever thing. So I thought, I didn't know, bro. I just threw fucking money away at that shit. Burkina said, "Oh, you'll get what I mean by Edward James Olmo's face when you start watching it, Tony."
Yeah, so the main character on there, he has like his
Pocket.
cheeks. Yeah.
Yeah. Raziel said, "Almost there." Yeah, 1028 is recognition of exemption. Yeah, Simon. Billy Nefus said, "What up, Chronicle fam? What's up, brother? How you doing?" Billy Nefus is in the house. Timo said, "Billy, welcome." Bobby the 1818 said, "What name would you put for the nonprofit?" So I've already put it, obviously, since I filed for all that. But I haven't disclosed that yet, only because I don't want certain people to look into it yet. You know what I'm saying? Once we're ready to go with it, then we can put more security around it and get it going. But right now, I don't want to throw that out there. Billy Nifa said, "What up, Timo? Timo doing, boss?" Raziel laughing. "How you doing, boss?" Timo said, "Billy Nifas." Heart Life said, "Jovan Juvie Jamboree is a good nonprofit name."
Oh, that's a cute name.
Jovan Juvie Jamboree.
I like it.
No one would take us serious. What the fuck?
Oh my God, I really like that. I might just change my middle name and last name to that.
Jovan Juvie Jamboree.
That is cute. That's cute. Julie
Sergio said,
Jamboree.
"Have a good night, everyone. I have an early morning and have been fantasizing more than 3 to 4. More than 3 to 4 hours. Have a
Good
good one."
night.
Robert Lozano said, "Lil Palito certified riders tuning in from Sacra 916 Califas, free the compa president." Órale, bro.
What's the
I
compa president?
Let's just move on. Heart Life Tony said, "Peace, Sergio." Big motherfucker said, "Good night, Sergio." Raziel said, "Night, Sergio
Oh
del
my
Burque."
God, I just got it.
Sergio del Burque said, "Hours of sleep." Yeah, 3 to 4 hours. Man, I got that last night, bro. I like that going on early shit. I'm going to get it today, too. We're going to get off in another 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off in 15 minutes here soon. And finish up these comments and just.
Timo said, "I'm a hippie. I'm watching the beginning." Urqueño said, "Timo pressed the rewind button." He's laughing. Yeah, let me see. Timo pressed the rewind. "Órale, Sergio. Good night," said AP. Timo said, "Rascal needed all the help last night." I only got 3 wrenches. Dang, I'm not no whore.
I don't believe that though. I don't
What?
believe that. I don't believe that he just has 3 wrenches now.
I don't either. The 3 that we
I
go
don't
to,
believe that.
it just
Right?
happens to be the 3
Just
from last night.
well, that one, I mean, we kind of just we got there just in time when he
Timo,
got
you don't got one at Boxers, Timo? Or Rojo or any of them? I don't know if I believe that.
or any other side little channels. I don't know.
I don't know why people act like the wrenches are so. There's some people already. The fucking wrench is important as fuck.
But it is on some channels because not many people have them. There's if you go to other channels, only 2 or 3 or maybe 4 people have them in a live of 100 people.
It's because they're scared of the trolls. You know what I mean? But we don't really get that. That's the good thing. And we haven't had that problem, so I don't have too much of an issue of handing them out to people that have been around a while. It wouldn't be like no one time motherfucker just show up and and then they just knock everybody out the box. The good thing is they can't knock everybody out the box on ours. Everybody got wrenches. Big motherfucker laughing. Robert Lozano said, "Cricket, can I get a wrench? Carnal, porfas." Stick around, brother. You sure can. Timo said, "No." Bobby the One said the nonprofit is gonna happen soon. You have a good heart, a feeling of reaching out to our at-risk youth, kids that are in gang situations and others. I feel you being myself from the barrio. Thank you, brother. Yeah, he said, and now a father of having my kids and guidance to a better life than what we lived is that chaos. Yeah, yeah, and I just think that it's just what I want to do, bro. It's what I want to do. I always say I owe it and all this shit, but that's just my excuse to do it. It's just what I want to do, and I'm gonna. Timo said that Jeffrey Dahmer dude, we finally got dude off finally. Who was? Oh, that was the Vic, quick Vic.
Oh,
they were
You guys, I felt like people were being mean to him. I felt
they
like
were they were tripping
no,
on him.
they were really being mean to him. I felt really bad for him.
And then they took his ranch,
I know, all in one night. Dang. Timo, that wasn't nice.
and then he
That
was
was
asking why, and it was fun. Yeah, oh, that was messed up. Bobby the One said, "Got it." Raziel says, "Smart man, cricket. I would have said the same thing. Don't let that shit out until you're sure." Yeah, I mean it's all set up. It's all ready to go. But like I said, there's just when you set those things up, you have to disclose certain things um, that I can't let be out there yet. So we are waiting. Raziel said, "White fans put us on EBT tonight."
how did I put you on EBT?
Timo said, "I feel like the black sheep now." Get the Yo, cut that out. You're the what is it? What would Timo be here? Timo's like the
You're the
Chronicles
vice
president.
president, Timo.
Yeah,
There you go.
I said president. You said vice president.
Yeah,
Who's the, who's the president? You?
me. And then you
Uh,
could be my bodyguard.
Órale.
There you go. Just
Hey,
kidding.
peace. Órale, buenas noches, everyone. You gone, brother? Have a good one. Hey, did you already move on chess, fool? I don't think it said me no. Oh, you did. I see it. I see it. Okay. I had a plan. What was it? Ah, you just fucked my plan up, fucker. Okay. Well, let's whack each other then. Órale. Art life. Tony said, oh, my. Ben Cuevas, Cubo, Cricket, Jovan, and the rest of the Chronicleros familia. Jovan, you know what time it is. I'm late to the party. Happy to be here. What's up, brother? How you
Hey,
doing?
Ben.
Timo
I
DeViz,
don't know what time it is. I don't.
you know
I,
what time it is.
I don't know what time it is. I don't know. But it's
Good.
nice to see you, Ben, on here. Hope you had a good work week, or were you on vacation? Did you tell us last time you were on vacation or something?
That was a few weeks ago already.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, be safe out there.
Timo said before you guys got on, it was off the hook. The other wrench was telling Rascal to wrench me up. Serio, it was that bad. I was there. We heard that. We heard him telling them.
Yeah.
Yep. Art Life Tony said good night, Chronicles. You gone, brother? Have a good night.
Good night.
Yeah, that dude, first time he was on there, we were clowning, said Timo. Which one? The quick Vic Baton?
Yeah. I felt bad for him.
He
Like
just kept he just kept talking though, like about nothing.
but that's
Right.
what you do sometimes. You just don't talking
But
about Vato
this is
Choco Locos. Just keep talking. That's what you do sometimes.
this is my shit.
But he was a guest.
Yeah. So it's like you talking.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
You
you're gonna get another word out of me. Watch.
yeah, imagine that. Well, that's all I had to do for that. Big motherfucker said, good night, Tony. Burqueño said, heart life, good night, hombre. Javier said, phone died out. What did I miss? What's up, Javier? I don't think you missed any. I don't know where your phone died. Burqueño said he's the token white boy. Remember? Oh. Razzle dazzle of the fam, said Timo. Raziel said, Cricket said you were getting off in 45 minutes, then you knocked it down to 15, White Fence. You know you want to talk. They're talking to you. I guess she don't want to talk to you guys. Sorry about that. She's disrespectful.
I'm not being disrespectful, then say sorry.
I mean, you're not talking to me, talk to them.
No, don't sit here and say I talk a lot. You talk more than me.
You fucked around and said it to me. I turned it around on you, and then you get in your feelings?
Yeah, I got all up in my feelings, so say you're sorry.
I get all up in your feelings, too.
Something else.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Okay, then I forgive you.
All right.
Okay.
Burqueño said, Timo, that vato you can ask to do anything and he'll do it loyally. Down ass fool. Muffin, bless me, forgive me for my sins, said Timo. Ben Cueva said, no, my off days are Saturday and Sunday nights, Joanne. I used all of my vacations for the year. In January, I'll get 4 more weeks, LOL. Make sure I use them too.
Oh, that's what's up.
Watch out, Javier said the silent treatment. Yeah, she tried. She can't hang.
Javier, you know how he is. He's a hater when it comes to me. That's how he is. Just hates on me.
Timo said, thanks, local. Big motherfucker said, Javier with the fist. So how is work, Jovan? Talk to us.
Well, I made another playlist. I was a little bored.
Shit, I got a copyright strike the other day for the fucking little stupid 1 minute Aaron Neville and Linda Ronstadt shit. I had to cut that out.
You should have. I didn't like that song.
Crazy. That's one of the best songs. But it, yeah, I had to cut it out so that would let me keep it on. I'm trying to see what's.
Oh, you know what? I did want to say something real quick. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? My nephews go to this elementary school. And why are you walking away?
I can hear you. I'm going to the fridge real quick. You know how the house looks. I'm not far.
I'll just wait till you get back. I hate when you do that.
I thought you were trying to talk to them. You said you were talking to them. Go, fuck.
Oh, you're so annoying.
Go.
I forgot now.
No, you didn't. You said the nephews go to an elementary school and what?
So they go to an elementary school. And what they're going to start doing is screening all the parents to make sure that they're not sex offenders. Like their IDs. You have to take your ID and they're going to start screening it to make sure that you're not. And if you are, you can't be on the campus to pick up your kid.
That's a law anyway.
And they're going to, if your kid goes to school there and you don't have an ID, like if you're an illegal, you can't pick up your kids from school. You have to have an ID. And
Yeah,
if you're not from here, then you have to have somebody else pick up your kid from school.
Arizona gives illegals licenses. You can get ID as an illegal, remember?
Guess so. They just got a letter in like a newsletter thing that said that they're going to start screening people. And if you don't have an ID, an actual Arizona ID, you cannot pick up your kid from school.
They said it has to be an Arizona ID. I don't think that's legal.
Well, an ID, identification card.
Yeah, they got to take any form of ID. But it's already against the law for a sex offender to be a certain amount of feet from an elementary school anyway.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they shouldn't be going there anyway.
Even if their kid goes there, they shouldn't be allowed there. I don't think.
No, fuck no. Nope. They
No.
shouldn't even have a kid.
Huh?
They shouldn't even have a kid.
No, that they shouldn't. That they shouldn't. I just didn't know they're gonna like really take an effect of it like this year. They're like really getting on it. I didn't know that they can do that. I didn't know that they can like screen you, the parents. I didn't know you could screen parents.
I mean, it's their property. I can assume that they can let whoever they want on the. Well, I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I mean, it is technically private property, maybe public schools. I don't know. I don't know if they can keep you from picking up your kid though. That I mean, if you are the one that signed them up for school, so they're saying it's because they want to be able to screen you in case you're a sex offender. I don't know how much that'll stand up against a lawsuit, but they'll do it until that happens.
So then if you like the person is a sex offender, then they'll have to like just get somebody else to go pick up their kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know they could do that.
Or their kids can just come home on the bus, right?
Yeah, that too.
Or walk home or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they can't keep your kid from leaving, right?
No, but like if you want to pull them out of school or
Early.
they want to run like everybody, like all the parents. They want to run them to see like I guess who they are or what they're doing. Not what they're doing, but
But any parents that didn't want to do it, I mean, all you got to say is meet me on the corner, right?
right. I guess so. I just didn't know they could do that.
Let me see. Watch out, Muffin. Be cool. Big Borqueño, Timo out. It's an hard life. Javier said, I was thinking about what to add to my new rap song. Remember the rap song, babe? Javier,
What?
remember Javier's rap song yesterday?
Oh wow, Javier. How can I forget?
It was a good one.
Well,
Gracias, laughing.
our first rapper on the live.
Right?
We got a
Big Mo-
rapper,
Ooh.
Javier. Now
Oh,
our channel can say we have a rapper.
yeah. We could do it. We do us this song.
Um, stupid ass.
Big motherfucker said, okay, I get it.
Mm.
I'll figure out how to take out the daddy out of my handle. Shit. Timo said, wow, that's crazy. Oh. Burqueño said, if you're a sex offender and it's against the child, perhaps you shouldn't even have custody of your child to begin with. Just my opinion. Yeah, my opinion too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not against a child, any sex offense. You got that in you, you shouldn't be around kids, period. And I'm not just saying charged. I'm saying, because I do understand that there are situations, but if it's a true sex offender, they should not be around a kid. Javier said, motherfucker, sorry.
I think a lot of people shouldn't be parents, but that's just my opinion. Not just sex offenders, but
Oh,
people,
yeah.
people that don't really necessarily have their life together and shouldn't be parents if you're not ready and willing to give up your whole life for your kid. I don't feel like you should be a parent.
Yeah. Javier said, motherfucker, sorry I wrote it like that. It was a mistake. That's funny. We just keep calling him motherfucker. Oh, shit. Let's see. Robert Lozano said, thanks, compa cricket. Yeah, for sure, brother. If you stick around, you heard, ya sabes, Simon. Big motherfucker said, all good, Javier. Raziel said, no registered sex offenders can't be anywhere near a school. Nah, hell no.
Oh,
That's law. I don't know how many feet or whatever it is, but like because they even when they were, I think in some communities they were having like parolees that were like sex offenders were having trouble finding places to live because it was like you couldn't be like you couldn't live 1,000 feet from schools and shit. And so if you were paroling to your jefitas or somebody's house and there was a school around there, you got denied. And there's so many fucking schools that there's nowhere to go. I think there's even whole communities where they made like all sex offenders so because it's away from schools. It's crazy. Sick world. Let's see. Timo said, in other words, if you're brown, the second part is racist. Burqueño said they can definitely screen the parents. Yeah, I
yeah.
think in Arizona though, I remember you can get an ID as a Mexican national. I remember that was a big fight. They were fighting about that. There was all this, trying to. I think there was like some proposition, something where they were trying to make it so you couldn't, but it passed that you can. So um, you didn't have to be legal to get an Arizona driver's license. Let me see. They can definitely screen the parents, said Burqueño. It's up to the district. They vote on it, said Razio. Wait, the brown thing, though, is just wrong, said Timo. Or illegal, that is. Yeah, but I don't think.
Yeah, they have to have an ID such as a driver's license or just an identification card. They'll
Yeah,
be asked to present that. If they don't have it, you can't pick up your kid or take your kid out of school. The parent has to have an ID to get their kid out of school.
yeah. But I truly think that you can get it as an illegal. Like I can't remember. I remember that. I remember vaguely that those arguments happening, and that being one of the things that people like Republicans were pissed off about, that they were allowing illegals to get IDs. But Raziel said, "Yeah, that's true. Someone would have to challenge it. Yeah, definitely." Javier said, "I was going across the border today in Tecate on my Harley, and I did not bring my registration or insurance papers, and they did not let me cross
I
over."
don't know that.
Oh yeah,
What happened?
he said he was trying to cross the border to Tecate on a motorcycle, and he didn't have his registration and insurance, so they didn't let him cross.
Why didn't
That's
you have your insurance papers?
He just didn't carry him
Oh,
as registration and insurance. But I think that's probably because people taking stolen vehicles out there or something. Is that school rule going to play out here in Arizona or in Califas in general?
it's in Arizona, but it's just this school district, I think, that's doing it.
I'm sure more will follow suit if it stands. Ray Diaz said that's not cool if you're an illegal and you can't pick up your own kids. I can understand the sex offender, but not the illegal. They should be able to pick up their kids. Yeah,
Well, I mean, I guess not meaning like illegal. If you don't have an ID, you can't pick up your kid.
yeah.
Can't take your kid out of school.
And I think illegals can get ID. So I think they will be able to. Is it in
It's in
California?
this kid. But when you go get an identification card, you have to have a birth certificate, a social security
Yeah, but
card. You have to have all that.
they let you use your Mexican papers though. You don't have to have legal citizenship or be legally here. So if you show up with your birth certificate from Mexico and an ID from Mexico, they will give you an Arizona ID. You know what I'm saying?
But don't they ask you if you're here like on a visa or you're in the
That's
process?
the point. They don't ask that. That's why they passed that law where they won't ask those questions. You don't have to be here legally. That's why people were fighting it. Republicans were pissed off that they allowed that. they're like, how could you let illegals get licenses? Then they drive without. And they're like, well, it's better if they get a license. And then they were talking about they never get insurance. And so it was a big old argument back then. And the DMV will let you get it with Mexican papers, and they don't ask about your citizenship. It's not the
What?
same. It's not the same in Califas. You would think Califas would be the same as liberal as it is. Timo says sex offender. That's giving. The second part should piss us off more. That's a giving. The second part. Yeah, but I don't think that's the case. I mean, as long as you can get an ID now, for the ones that can't get an ID, because I mean, let's face it, some of them
Oh,
probably.
what would stop them from getting an ID then? If anybody can just get it, why can't they get one?
What?
Why can't they get an ID then? If anybody can just get one, why wouldn't they go get one?
Well, the only way that what I'm thinking is some maybe wouldn't that didn't bring their papers with them when they crossed. You know what I mean? If they have nothing from back home to prove their identity, then they wouldn't be able to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you don't have your birth certificate from Mexico or an ID card from Mexico, then you're probably fucked. Let me see. Burqueño said maybe we should put a school on every block then, right? They checked your
Yeah.
paper going into Mexico, Javier, said Raziel. Yeah, right. Now they're. You guys remember? I don't know. I remember when I was a kid, man. Going to Mexico was you just went. You like pushed that little turnstile thing and just went. Like they didn't check shit. To go over there, you just walked. It was like you were walking into a subway station. It had that turnstile thing, that big fucking metal thing that you just walk through. And to come back, you just cross. You just said American citizen, and you would be able to cross. Shit was crazy. When you
You had it
drove,
right the first time.
Mexican citizen.
You were.
You know, my mom has both now. She became an American citizen. She got dual citizenship though.
You're crazy.
Huh?
Nothing.
Raziel said they.
Nothing.
Oh, Javier said, yeah, sex offenders should not be allowed near schools or around children. Good that they're quemandolos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Timo said them bunching these two together is not a good look on us, gente, like they grouping the two though.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
But I think I don't think I don't think they're targeting illegals. They are targeting sex offenders. And they're just saying
And they want to screen everybody's like ID like to make
yeah,
sure that
that you're not a sex offender.
who's coming on their school to get their kids.
Yeah. So they want you to have an ID so they can run your ID and make sure you're not a sex offender. So I think I don't think there's any grouping. I don't think they're targeting. That's just going to be the collateral damage, I think, that would happen if someone doesn't have an ID because they're illegal. They can't prove they're not a sex offender, then the school doesn't want to release the kids to them. I guess that's kind of like something like that, I guess. I don't know. Javier said, Raziel, yeah, first time it happened to me, they wanted to keep my bike, but I got tough with them. Yeah, that's crazy. Burqueño said illegals can get an ID out here as well. If you don't have a birth certificate or social security card, there are other ways around it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think almost every border state kind of passed that because I think they wanted to allow them to get them so that they can go ahead and get insurance too, because that was a big problem. You know, all the wrecks and shit with no insurance. Raziel said, yeah, that's a crackdown, Javier. I'm in the Rio Grande Valley and cross over into Matamoros from Brownsville or Las Flores from a town called Donna. I never been checked going in. Yeah, it's crazy. Timo said, problem is them people on the right, not you, Miss Criqueta. A lot of the güeros do group it together, like it or not.
Not me. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Brazil said, coming back, yeah, Javier Hernandez. Javier said, in California, illegals can receive a driver's license, but they stamp it saying you are illegal alien. Oh, damn.
Oh,
That's kind of fucked up,
well,
right?
no, they do that with ID cards if you're under 21.
Yeah, but what if you get pulled over? Right away, they know you're illegal?
Well, if you are, you are. I mean, and if you're not doing anything wrong and you're working towards citizenship and you have nothing to hide, then okay.
But that's not the way it works. If you're illegal, you're illegal. You're not allowed to just work towards something. I mean, not if you get pulled over is what I'm saying. That's I don't know.
That is kind of weird. Like, it's illegal to be here, but we're going to go ahead and give you a license anyway.
Well, that was the fight. Yeah.
That that's confusing. Yeah, that's confusing as heck.
Well, that's because the states, each state gets to decide how they want to do that. If they want to give IDs to people, they do. Yeah. Timo said, I seen it online. The hate is real. Bobby the 1818 said, yes, it's the same out here too for the gente that don't have papers. It's okay now. They can obtain an ID now. Yeah, I think most of them, they let them do that. And what's crazy, because I remember like in Arizona, when Sheriff Joe was trying to like book people, like they passed. Remember what was that proposition, babe? What was that? Prop 200 or something, where they could just, if you looked Mexican, they were allowed to stop you and ask you to show their papers.
Mm-hmm.
And then they stopped that shit. I remember that they said that was unconstitutional. But for a while there, they made that shit a law where they were saying if a cop had you looking paisa gave them probable cause to ask about your citizenship and arrest and deport you if you didn't have the proper paperwork. It was crazy. They were tripping. And then Joe Arpaio was going hard on all that shit.
Good thing you were in there because they would have stopped you like every day. You wouldn't even be able to come out the house.
Fuck you. Burqueño said some of them cross with the coyote first and then their family sends their papers through the mail. Yeah, I'm sure that's most of it. Raziel said the meat grinder. Yeah, the big ass turnstile. Yeah, I remember my dad would take us to Juarez every month before 9/11. Said Burqueño. Yeah, when I was a kid, man, we used to go like around holidays and stuff, or like the summer. I'd go with my abuelita, and you just walked across to Nogales. Then we would get on a train, and it'd take 3 days and 3 nights to get to DF, and we would take that train and then go to the DF, and then from there you could take like different buses to whatever little cities and shit. And then when you came back, it was the same. She just walked along the little lanes, said American citizen, and that's it. I remember we used to have like my jefita had a primo, and then her brother and his wife and kids, and so when they came, remember we all went to Nogales and spent like 2 days out there trying to teach them how to say American citizen without without an accent, so that way we could all walk across and just say American citizen, American citizen.
Man, you a little paisita family. Look at you guys.
My tios and my tia, they get there, they're fucking, they were blown, but they let them pass. That shit was crazy. We sat there, we're like all those kids are just playing, but my jefita and them are in the other room going, American citizen, American, and they're trying to repeat
my God.
without a fucking accent. Oh fuck! Those were the days.
For you.
Brazil said, "Yeah, you can."
I never had those days. I'm good. Never.
Shit. Raziel said, yeah, you could get on the train and go to Mazatlán for $50 and drink all weekend. Yeah, I never got to do that. I wasn't old enough to drink. Burqueño says, Sarah, I use speech to text so my words come out misspelled off. It's cool. I can usually convert them pretty fast. Uh, Speech to text says some funny shit sometimes, Burqueño, said Raziel. Javier said, there's a lot of people with my name and the immigration and cops give me a hard time. Yeah, imagine Javier Hernandez. It's like
Yeah.
Giovanna Hernandez. Ray Diaz said, I don't think so. I think California is different. They ask you for your birth certificate. I think that you have to be a certain, you can get an ID. I'm not for sure though. I'll look it up. Have to check it out.
But they have to screen their birth certificate, though, and their ID for Mexico, though, to make sure that they're not like criminals or were sent back for criminal activity, right?
Who does? The DMV?
Yeah.
They don't check for that shit. They don't do like an NCIC check on you.
Hmm.
Raziel said, this is new to me. I didn't think they could get IDs, period. Yeah, they can.
Well, then how do they run the people like when they catch them at the border?
Well,
Because like
that's
when they show the numbers like on TV, like they had caught like 542 people at the border that were just sex offenders. Just 542 of them were sex offenders in one day that
mm,
had like those type of charges, rape, molesting kids, all that
yeah.
in one day. So when
Well,
they
that's
go to the DMV, they don't run their name or screen them.
the DMV isn't law enforcement, babe.
Oh my God.
Border Patrol can run their name and check their background, but the DMV is not there for law enforcement. They're there to give IDs and driver's licenses. So they don't do. They're not gonna like. They don't check my. They didn't check my background. It's not like they walk up and ask you about anything like that. They don't even have that box. Like, have you ever been convicted of a felony or none of that shit?
On your ID, they should be like, watch out. They should be like, get him. When you hand your ID over, they should be like, they should say, pull him out of the car right now. I'm just kidding.
They do. I get the felony stop. They hear Manuel Medrano. That's it. But the thing is, some places don't care. Like that sheriff in Arizona, for instance, he was sending people back like it wasn't no big thing, said Timo. Yeah, Sheriff Joe.
He was sending people back, yeah, but old boy was in there in office. Obama, he deported more people than any other president ever. So I don't know how that didn't scare people.
Timo said, "You read my mind, Cricks, about that sheriff." Yeah, that was SB 1070, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the one, Raziel. That's what it was. I forgot. Prop 200 was the other one about it. First offense. It was the weed one, weed possession one. Yeah, you're right. SB 1070. Big motherfucker said here in Arizona they stopped giving driver's license and state IDs a lot of years ago if you couldn't prove you were either a citizen or have a green card. Is that right? I didn't know that. I thought they still gave them.
Oh, okay. Look at that. Well, babe, we're gonna have to figure something out for you when you come out here.
Shit.
Does anybody have a friend that knows a friend that can help this guy out?
My 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 ID still doesn't expire till fucking 2040 something. What is that? 2040 whatever it is. I got my shit in see, states offering driver's licenses to immigrants. California's Bill A60, Colorado's S251, Connecticut is H6495. Um, they got a bunch of them. Delaware S59, Hawaii, Illinois, Maryland. New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, Nevada, Oregon, Rhode Island, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, and District of Columbia. They all offer IDs, offering driver's licenses to immigrants. And then, so it's blue. So offer driving privileges to unauthorized immigrants in blue, and then do not offer driving privileges to unauthorized immigrants in yellow. Arizona doesn't. Arizona, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Kansas don't. Nevada doesn't. I mean, Nevada does. What's that NE? What's next to Colorado that's NE? The fuck is that?
Nah.
It says Hawaii does, Oregon does, Nevada, Colorado, California, Utah, and New Mexico does. And then on the other side, you got Rhode Island, Connecticut, Delaware, Maryland, DC, New Jersey, Virginia, New York, and Vermont. They all do. Arizona doesn't anymore, I guess. Arizona, Oklahoma, Kansas. I don't know what
Well,
NE is.
yeah, because Arizona's like they turn blue, like mini California over here.
Yeah, but turning blue, that means they should give it to them. They're the ones that give it. The Reds
Oh,
don't.
you're saying that they stopped that here?
Yeah, you can't get it.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
California does, Utah does, and New Mexico does. Colorado, Nevada, and Oregon, Hawaii, and Washington on this side of the border. On this side of West Coast side. I don't know what the fuck NE is. Next to
it's nah,
Colorado. Nah,
nah.
I can't think of it. Oh shit. So yeah, but my ID, it's good till 2040 some shit. I got it when I was 16, and so that would have been in 1993, no 1994, and I think they're
And
good for like
and and then with your ID that you have, like seriously,
what?
that looks like that could be like
My picture?
your kid's ID. It was like from 100 years ago. Like, oh my gosh.
But that picture was taken into that I took that picture on that ID when I got out the joint when I was 23. So that's the one I took. And then when I got out this time, you still had it. So I didn't have to go get another one.
Yeah, I know, but you look like when like a kid steals an older person's ID to look old.
Yeah.
You look like you stole this ID.
I don't want to do
Jeez.
a new picture. I'm not going to go do a new picture. It looks just like me still. Burkina said that's profiling, unconstitutional, and straight bullshit. Bobby, the 1818 in California, to get an ID, you need your birth certificate and two forms of proof that you live in the address you given. Big motherfuckers that are at least here in Pima County. Yeah, they stopped it everywhere, bro. I didn't know that. I thought they were still giving it to them. I remember the big fight they had about it. I guess that shit got thrown back. So now you got to travel to New Mexico or California to get an ID. So I guess, but then what? I wonder how that would work. If you went to New Mexico or California and you got an ID, like a driver's license, could you then trade it out for one in Arizona? Like if you moved there? Timo said, I mean, the illegal has family and is not committing crimes and paying taxes, but in some towns they ain't caring much.
Oh, like their kids and stuff. Yeah, it's hard.
Timo
I
said,
mean,
well,
they're paying for what their parents did, but
yeah. Timo said, well, the real paisano stand up, Miss Criqueta, this guy over here. Raziel said we were in 8th and 9th grade doing that by ourselves. Cricket, shine shoes all night on Friday and hit it on Saturday and be back for third period on Monday.
oh,
Yeah. Timo said, no offense, paisanos, we joking. Agent said that reminded me of Born in East LA. What's happening?
I swear, Porqueño, I had a dream of that one time when it's like everybody, was using like my name and oh my God, I had like the biggest identity theft. It was crazy. And I swear when I was like going through it and dealing with all this, like I swear I had a dream of that, of like that they had deported me and I couldn't come back. And I was trying to find a way to get back. It was horrible. I woke up like, oh my God, like I really like believed it. Like I was really into it, but it's just because I had so much identity theft. It was crazy.
You know, Javier said, I tried to teach my cousins how to say American citizens. The fool got to the border and said American city. The migra laughed and sent him back. We were able to get him through. We got him through. I remember my tío, he got through like that. My other tío and his wife and kids, we had to drive. And then in the car, it's a lot easier. They just ask you if you have fruits and vegetables and shit. Then they'll kind of like, everybody, are you got everybody there? You have any illegals? And just the driver says no, basically. So Timo said, Mama Criqueta, stop watching Fox, por favor.
No,
Brazil,
it's I'm right here, the border of Arizona. It's crazy. Every day it's just thousands of people coming in here. It's crazy.
Brazil said,
They show the numbers.
yeah, DMV isn't going to even run a statewide criminal check just if you have any points or a revoked license. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's it. Burqueño said, I guess they do here in New Mexico. My wife had a warrant and they wouldn't let her get a driver's license last year. Is that right?
Really?
Hmm. He said denied.
Well, I
Damn,
hope she
Burqueño
took
might
care.
be that way
Hopefully,
now.
she took care of that warrant.
Yeah. He said, damn, Burqueño might be that way now, said Raziel. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't gone to that. I mean, like I said, my ID, I took that bitch when I got out in 2001. Oh, yeah, I was 23. And when I got out, Joanne still had my driver's license, so I didn't have to go back to the DMV or not. It don't expire till I'm what is it, our 65th birthday or something like that when it expires in Arizona.
Then you're coming up in a couple years. They're gonna
So
need. Oh, dang! Why does it gotta be all that?
why you got to be talking shit?
Dang.
Yeah, so I get to chill with my 23-year-old looking driver. Well, it's the same shit. I still look the same.
No, you don't look the same.
Timo said, "Old boy sheriff Triple K was charged then pardoned by that con man." Just saying, though. Yeah, he was.
No, he was. They're both crazy. They both deserve each other.
Burqueño said, "Yeah, Raziel, I got my Arizona ID still. It expires 2032." Yeah, I think
Yeah. Okay. First of all, Arizona needs to stop. They need to make people get new IDs every like 4 years, 5 years. People don't look the same. Like you, for instance.
no, not like me.
You don't look the same.
It's
You
like
should not be having an ID that's like 40 years ago, okay? Like, come on.
and they used to do that. You used to have
And your ID has like, your old picture, your weight, your all
it's
that's
all the
not
same.
you now.
It's
It's
all the
not
same.
shut your face. You're so
It's the same shit.
Oh yeah.
Big motherfucker said, "Yeah, you gotta have a birth certificate that says you were born in the U.S. or a green card with Social Security card. That's why a lot of gente with no papers drive to Nevada to get their driver's license." I didn't know that. I remember in Arizona you used to be able to, and then they had them motherfucking they don't expire for 70 fucking years. Raziel said, "So why is everybody scared of immigrants? Most of these people are farm workers. The burreros don't stay here. And if you deport them, they're going to come right back. They're not going to stop them." Yeah, they ain't.
No, most of them, just like with everything, you have your good and your bad. 50% of them come over here to make a better life, to escape whatever they're going through, escape, rape and escape the violence. And I mean, I wouldn't want to live in those countries either. So of course, like 50% of them come here with a good intention. But let's not lie, just because it is our race. Most of them come over here. The other 50% of them come over here and they are doing bad things. And most of them they do have that rap sheet of raping and molesting and, you
Well, not
know,
most, a
well,
lot.
a lot.
Some.
That's why I say out of 100, my opinion, 50% come over here with a good intention. The other 50%, come over here for the crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Could be right.
Well,
Our
I
local.
mean, you can kind of see it. Like if you talk to people and stuff like that, I mean, somebody comes over, they've only been here a couple months and they have a big, you know, badass truck, and they have the St. Little Jude thing hanging from their thing and they have, I mean, a wad of money and that, I mean, come on. How did you get all that? You've just been here. I've been here my whole life and I don't even have that. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, not all, but some. Let's be honest.
Our Lopez said, "What's up, brother? How you doing? Just coming in."
Oh, hello.
He finally back after abandoning Jovan the other night.
Yeah, our Lopez, you said you had my back the other day. Everybody was ganging up on me, and
Disappeared.
you had my back already way back.
He said
But
it's Nebraska Spider. And next to Colorado is Nebraska. Okay, yeah, okay, that's what it was. Nebraska. Damn, I can't even think of those fucking states over there like that.
I thought it was just meh.
Nah.
Meh.
Them red states are doing a lot of this kind of stuff. Just saying, said Timo. Loft 115 said, nah, it's Nebraska. Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. Burqueño said, I'd like to visit, nah, one day.
Yeah, you
Uh,
know, they
Raziel said,
have a pretty, they have some bad loco meh gangs over there. The Ennies,
Raziel,
that's what they call them.
the NEs.
Yeah.
Why didn't I think of those? This fucking map looks weird. It's like a little beehive thing, but so there's Idaho, Wyoming, San Diego, Iowa, Illinois, Kentucky, Kansas City, Louisiana, Oklahoma, Texas. Nah. Oh yeah, no. Nebraska. And then is that Montana next to it? No, that's Missouri, right? Montana's up there. All right, anyway. Get my
You can study the map later.
our Timo DeVille, our Pio hates Latinos because they whooped his ass in Guadalajara when he was a section chief down there. He couldn't beat Quintero. They still can't. Yeah. Raziel said, AMLO was supposed to have caught him, but he hasn't been extradited back to the U.S. yet. Probably won't either. Oh, you talking about Caro Quintero? Big motherfucker said, no, you can't trade it out, but that way you don't get a ticket. And since there's no police involvement, they can't call the migra.
Hmm. Okay.
Oh yeah, because you got a license from another state. Yep. I mean, no laws broken, said Big Motherfucker. Yep. The land of Neh, I hear, is grand, said Timo. Ray Diaz said the red state, Arizona. I think they turned blue, bro. I think they're
It
starting
it
to.
turned it turned it turned blue the
You know,
last time.
all the Californians coming over.
Oh,
Raziel
the
said,
hippies.
the hippies. See, Timo? That's what she thinks of you, bro.
No, I don't. I didn't say him.
Raziel said, American City, like Scarface when Tony told him to say he was in sanitation, not a sanitarian. Timo said, remember, we ain't illegals. We of this land, damn it. Yeah, well, I don't know about her.
Whatever.
Yeah, she took care of the warrant out there driving like a crazy person. Have you watched the movie called A Day Without a Mexican? It is funny, said Javier. I think I seen that. That was the one where they were talking about all the no work from Mexicans, right? Gilbert Pee Wee Martinez said tapping in from Carson Califas. Cubo, what's up, brother? Timo DeVille said, when is the last time you've been pulled over, Cricket City? Are they gonna trip? Um, I've been pulled over a couple times actually. I
And
was
they've all been white cops, and they've all let him go.
Yeah. But the last time I got, the thing is, the last couple times I got pulled over was in my son's car when he first bought it, so it didn't have plates. So once I gave him my ID and stuff, they had already pulled me out the car, and I'm standing on the side. You know what I mean? The problem is if if they run my plate and they see Manuel Medrano and all my shit, then they'll usually do a felony stop. But I haven't had that happen. Um, I'm just assuming that's what would happen. Because I think the only other time I got pulled over, me and my son were going to the bank and I was driving and my tags were expired. And I tried to break camp on the cop. Not really like break camp, but like I tried to go a little faster and turn real quick. And I knew he was coming. So I just turned into the Best Buy and let him come up. And the dude just walked up and then like I don't know if he had ran my plates or not, but he wasn't tripping. He just asked for my license and registration. He's like, "You have no." And I was like, "Yeah, I know, man." And so he wasn't tripping. Um, and that was it. He gave me a ticket, but that was it. I didn't get nothing. I mean, he didn't trip or nothing. But we shall see. I haven't been pulled over in Arizona. That's the one I want to see. Well, I don't want to see it, but Javier said, when I cruise my Harley in the hills by the border fence, you see a lot of illegals hiding or running across the highway, hiding from the migra. Do you really still? Just
That's
out there.
crazy.
40 said they should screen for guns crossing the border. I'm sure they do, right? They have to. I mean, I guess they can't catch them all, but I'm sure they do. The United States need to take care of our brown neighbors more instead of taking them as just as pawns, said Timo. Yeah, if they gave them as much skina as they give these other countries and shit, it wouldn't need to be coming over here like that. You know what I mean? You could really boost their economy. Burqueños said guns aren't really coming into the country though, they're going out. No shortage of guns here in the USA. Yeah, that's true. Mostly it's because Mexico it's illegal. So the guns go that way and the money and drugs comes this way. Or money goes that way too, shit. Yeah, really, I guess drugs comes this way and money and guns goes that way. Work in the oil field, said Raziel. uh, Raziel said, yeah, they're going out. Burqueño. Timo said, because they live like 10 in a one bedroom apartment. My parents used to manage an apartment complex. I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
they still do that. How big?
Yeah.
Raziel said, we're the ones making AR 15s, not them, for sure. Burqueño said, drugs coming in, guns going out. It's what makes the border world go round, right? Timo said, my dad is from Nebraska, Omaha to be exact. Really? Omaha, Nebraska?
Well, that's cool.
I've
He's
never
from
really,
there, huh?
I never really traveled too much other states. I would like to, like going out that way, like farther east out like that.
Yeah, that's where eventually I'm gonna retire and die is on the East Coast.
Why? You would want to do that? I don't think I would
Yeah,
want to do.
I do.
What I really would
Maybe
like,
like Boston or something.
I like to have a fucking an RV, like a real one, a diesel looking, like the big bus looking motherfuckers, and just drive around the fucking U.S. in that bitch. That's how I want to retire. Just driving that fucking hole and just pulling over, sleeping, and just like that.
Yeah.
Javier said, knew a girl from Idaho, another who was a Navajo, also knew one who was a Chicago hoe.
Stop.
Fucking Javier. R. Lopez said, I know I did, huh? Sorry, white picket fence. I don't remember what happened. What day was it? He's laughing.
Just the other day, when I got thrown to the wolves, just
Yeah.
wasn't a
Sergio,
good time.
Sergio's the one that noticed too. He's like, didn't R. Lopez said he had your back? He just disappeared.
Yeah, thanks. It's all good.
480 said, yeah, I remember an illegal get an ID in Arizona. Yeah, they could before. I didn't know that they stopped that shit. Raziel said, you're right, white fans. If they put as much energy into filtering out the good guys, they might solve the problem.
Yeah.
Timo said, you said I'm a hippie Miss Thing earlier.
But a good one. You know, a good one. Like that guy last night, just vibing and
Right.
dancing and just letting free and just not a care in the world. Just like what a good stress reliever, the way he was doing it.
I'm gonna finish these comments and then shut this down. So
Yeah, we
we're
gotta shut it down now. It's getting late.
shut the hell up. Loft 115 said, we are the unspoken natives to this continent. Yeah, shit, it's spoken. We can let it be known. We're definitely the natives. Raziel said the whole landscape changes once they find out who you are, Hunker. Yeah. Um, yeah. I mean, but that's the consequences of my actions, so I don't blame nobody else. I get it. Um, Unfortunately, part of our case, we had a conspiracy to commit murder on a federal agent too. So I'm sure that's in that little jacket. So they got to be a little more careful just because of past shit. But I don't do shit to get, I don't, unless it's just like a regular, you know, we're talking traffic violation. I don't do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So I don't worry about any of that. I mean, if they got to do felony stops because they're worried about anything, then whatever. But 480 said, yeah.
It's
I don't
a
know what.
trying to do it. Or is it our
My
like
abuelita used to do when we were kids. She would make us say ferrocarril so that we could learn how to roll our R's when we were learning Spanish, like when we were talking Spanish with her. Try
street
it.
wedding?
Try it.
What is it?
Ferrocarril.
Fierro carril?
Ferro with the F. Ferrocarril.
Ferro carril. What's a carril?
It's ferrocarril. It's a train, but they call it's ferrocarril.
Oh, that's how you say train? I thought it was just called
Tren.
traino. Tren.
It's
Treno.
tren too, but ferrocarril. The guns are
So
going to
you don't even
Mexico.
gotta say all the fancy words. You just gotta say train, add the O. We'll make it a boy. Be
Traino.
done with it. Yeah.
A boy. Timo said the guns are going to Mexico and the drugs are coming over here, hand in hand. Big Mama said, white fence for president. I guess that makes cricket first vato.
There you go.
I can't, bro. Her politics are too. She ain't got my same politics, bro.
Yeah. You're too.
To
You're
what?
a little bit of a I don't know. Hippie.
A hippie.
Sometimes.
Raziel said, I want to ride my bike down in Mexico like Javier. Can't do that around here. They'll snatch you up. Oh, yeah, all right. All right, gente. Take care, said Timo. A rato, brother. Have a good night. Burqueño said, Timo, peace. Good night, Timo, said Big Motherfucker. Night, Timo DeVille, said Raziel. Raziel said, got my 45 minutes. I know how to slow play in EBT. I still got it.
Yeah,
You know it was going to be 45. She was, come on. That little 15 minutes she was talking, she just running her mouth.
I was being nice tonight,
Mm. Javier said, ya valió madre. They're shutting us down. These young kids have no corazón. I gotta be at work at 7. Well, yeah, closer to 8. But I gotta get up, bro. I'm gonna get up and get ready. Big motherfucker said Simon. Ray Diaz said, I haven't been in trouble for a long time, and when the cops pull me over, they still do a felony stop on me all the time. 6 cop cars just for me. LOL. Yeah, it sucks. I mean, but it's part of the consequences of a dumbass childhood and half an adulthood. Javier said, I got a 3-day weekend. I'm sleeping in tomorrow. Damn.
Oh, lucky.
No.
I have to work tomorrow. I usually have Mondays off, but I gotta work tomorrow.
Right. Raziel said, the train. Yeah. Ferrocarril. White fence say narizón de la narizonería.
Say what?
Narizón de la narizonería.
Oh God. Hold on. Narizón. Narizón de la
Narizonería.
One more time.
Narizonería.
Nah. Oh, say it a little slower.
You said the other one, narizón
Narizón
de la
de la
narizón hería.
narizón Elia.
Hería. R, not L.
Eria. Oh, Eria.
Yep.
Narizón. Oh, a little tongue twister.
Purqueño said, I just say tren, airplano. I knew Mexican Spanish. Airplano.
Right? Airplano.
Art Lopez said, I think it was Wednesday. I started doing shots with my nephew and forgot. Sorry. I got you next time, white picket fence.
I appreciate that. They're crazy that day.
Javier said, we used to call Big Bertha the train. Guess why?
Oh my God. Javier.
480 said, I remember that when you could just go in and out from Mexico to say you a citizen. Yeah. And that's all you did. Raziel said, damn, I'm out. Gracias, mi gente. Good night, said Javier.
Good night.
Big motherfucker said, buenas noches, Javier. Javier said, big MF, noches, mano. No, arroplano. Arroplano. Airplano.
Aeroplano. That's funny.
What is an airplane? I can't remember now. Avión. Oh, okay. Yeah. I remember.
Acting like you don't know.
I forget words in Spanish just like I do in English. I'm still trying to think of the shit I was trying to say earlier. Raziel said, tren, like Walmart and Nueva York. He said
He said
Walmart.
Walmart. Oh, Lord.
You're gonna have us on these other channels, Cricket and his chat making fun of the raza.
Right.
Walmart, like private with mano plano. Right. Johnny Chinga said definitely they scream for gun at the border as well as all other contraband, and also people seem to forget that every country around the world uses the south border to bring everything that might. Yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, it's not just Mexicans coming over, bro. That's not. I mean, if we're being honest, I mean everybody. That's the easiest border probably to get through over here. So you get like the Middle East, do any harm to the country, including terrorists. Yeah, Middle East. I mean, you get all kinds. I mean, it's not just obviously people just trying to come over to work. I mean, that's probably the easiest way to get into the country for anybody. I mean, that's if you're gonna try, I guess that's probably the way to try. And then if it's like a terrorist or something, just trying to fit in with the paisas and come over. I mean, I guess you got to be careful of that, but I'm not sure how prevalent it is or not. But yeah, I mean, it's obviously an issue. Órale, pues, buenas noches. Gracias a todos. Hasta mañana.
Oh, talking in your native language.
I wanted you to understand, my love.
Ah. Good night, everybody. I am glad that you guys came on again to talk to us. It was good hanging out, good conversations. I had a heck of a laugh earlier and last night.
Yeah, last night was a pretty good one.
Yeah, but I want to just say good night to everybody. Be safe. Go out there in the world, be good human beings, take care of your babies, love them. That's pretty much it.
Simón que sí.
Simone Limon.
All right, appreciate the lies in Burqueño. Raziel said I always have fun. Good night, everyone. Burque, stay safe behind that wheel, bro. Yeah, for sure, brother. All you guys, anybody on the road out there, man, just be careful, stay safe, keep your eyes on the road. I appreciate you guys. And again, just thank you for having these conversations with us. I know that it's not I don't got the bells and whistles and all the great songs, but we try.
Though sometimes I like to give my point of view on here, and then I like to hear what people say about it, whether they agree with it or not, because it also opens my mind to certain things. Like I'm trying to be open-minded to a lot of things. Some things I just won't budge on, but I'm open-minded to other things. Like I won't budge when it comes to parents not taking care of their kids, not taking responsibility for their kids. Like buck up, be a human being, take care of your life that you're human that you gave life to. That I won't ever settle on that. You guys know me. But other things, I like it when my mind opens up and hears other other people's opinions, and so I appreciate you guys.
Yep. All right, here we go. Let me see. Geronimo said good night, Chronicleros. Geronimo.
Good night.
P Chronicles. Thank you, brother. Johnny Chinga said, do you know the amount of people who are on the terrorist watch list that get caught trying to get in? I don't, brother. Is it a high amount? Is the percentage high though? I would assume I wouldn't think it would be, but it probably is. You're probably gonna surprise me with a higher number than I would think. But I mean, obviously, I think that would obviously be the easiest route. You know what I mean? Everyone. I mean, I doubt like going all the way to Canada and then trying to get in is the way to go. So Mexico would probably be the easiest one for sure. Geronimo said Prison Chronicles 1 at gmail.com. Yep, absolutely. If anybody would like to contact me, have anything to say, anything to add, any kind of advice as for this nonprofit that's coming, anything that you can add to it or want to talk about or any of that stuff, or just want to bullshit, got any issues with that you would like to ask me about, maybe I have any answers or you may have answers that I would like or whatever, get at me and I will shoot you my numero and we can rap for sure. Raziel said, night, everybody. Burqueño said,
you're not gonna rap. You're not a rapper.
I'm a rapper.
Javier's a rapper.
I could do diss tracks. Motherfucker, yo, yo.
Oh, not the yo-yos.
See that?
And the bang bang and the gang gang.
Gang gang.
Oh, stop.
Ray Diaz said, Cricket and White Fins, have a good night, everybody in the Chronicle family. Thank you, brother. You too. Geronimo said, it's good to be here. Us too, brother. We really appreciate it. See, Cricket, just do like Burke and just call me Big. Yeah, I know. I told you the first day. I said it one time. I can't say it no more. Almost 150 people on the terrorist watch list were caught this year, and around 50 the year before.
Dang.
Man, you wouldn't think that, huh? I mean, I guess you would. I mean, that's the logical way to come in, but you wouldn't think these fuckers are still trying to like attack. You know what I mean? Well, I guess they're not gonna stop. They hate the fucking U.S. It's crazy. That's crazy for real. I mean, that right there. I mean, I, I'm not anti immigration, but you definitely need to protect the border from shit like that. You know what I mean? You don't want to see another 9/11. Burqueño, put the gafas on. Good night, Chronicles familia from Johnny Chingas. Órale pues.
Good
Hasta
night.
mañana. Buenas noches.
All right. Click it, cricket.
We're
Click,
out.
click it.
I am.